Is that it?
Yeah, that was about it.
So
Oh, we
where is
also
the...
we also met the new character
No,
before
no.
we
I
left.
think that I think that's all that happened.
What's all that happened?
All I did was buy stuff. Nothing else notable happened last session.
I bought a dragon.
You fought a dragon?
I bought a
Dude,
dragon.
dude, Kayla was completely unplugged from the conversation, and even she didn't remember the fucking Austin's character because he wouldn't talk.
Oh yeah, that. Forgot about that.
Austin, are you on mute?
No. Right
Um,
here. Am I?
my note says Jin is on fire.
That was
Throwing a gold
supportive
ball up
discussion
in the
about
air. A figure has popped up. She's talking to us. Told us she's been following us. Wants to join our party. No one really wants her to.
Oh yeah.
We went down a middle tunnel.
Secret tunnel.
Oh
Jin,
yeah.
Secret tunnel.
Oh yeah. There was some major flirting going on.
I was about to say Jin
Oh,
literally
yeah.
flirted with everyone.
butt
Yeah.
Raka.
Turns to do-
Jin is
Okay.
putting the Riz on Nugget.
No.
Okay, so when we're doing this session, whoever takes notes, if you'll please take a picture of it and send it to me,
Okay.
because I will probably end up making up some in between bullet point stuff as we go.
Okay. Also, you told me to send you my
Yeah, the message from last week that you sent me.
yeah.
Yeah, I opened it and I never read it. I apologize. Let me see what we got here.
Also, I feel like I should mute myself because I hear myself talking.
Yeah. I muted you.
Um. Okay, we are gonna have to go over the prices after. In between, I'll go ahead and write what you got, and well, I don't care what you want.
I need the money now.
What are you trying to get?
JG, what?
Potions. I'd like to be able to buy stuff. You didn't look into that.
Okay, I thought this had Amir's broken heart.
No, it's broken horn.
Are we really about to sell the only piece of Amir you have left?
Yes.
Yeah, that's fucked.
I mean, yeah, that's fucked.
Can we say that?
I mean, it is. I'm not streaming. I'm
I'm not
streaming.
streaming.
Oh.
Jen hasn't sent
Oh,
me feed pics yet, so I'm not
goody.
streaming.
That's fucking fucked, dude.
Yeah,
Dude, fuck this fucking cunt shit, bro.
Mhm.
Hell no.
Good thing I have this.
All right.
Give me the gold equivalent.
I mean, it is.
All right. All right. Kayla, you won't need the thing now, but if you want, what we can do is to the side, we can do like a typing thing, um, and we can do the exchange on everything, and we can sell it to you because y'all won't do combat today, hopefully,
Well,
Said we
unless you
won't.
unless you piss somebody off, which I'm the
I'm here to
DM.
piss some people off.
I'm the DM. I'm the god of the world, and I'm them, and I'm in a bad mood. So
oh god. Oh god.
I want you to picture Light Yagami at the end, right before he gets found out.
Bro, don't play.
Nah,
Okay.
play, bro. Let's play.
All right. So a couple notable things that I need you guys to know from last session also is the fact that who let you into the city were Western Clan West River Float. Oh my God. Lizard folk from the West River Clan. Boom, done, did it.
Good job.
Sounds
We're all
familiar.
proud of you.
I'm proud of you, man.
Um, also, that it's got a very steampunky vibe.
Yes. because of the elevator. I remember that.
All right, so I believe we paused. So where we were in the store, we'll unpause. Kayla will insert your selling scene here, and we will just text this back and forth. If you're okay with that, we can just move along.
Kayla.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't realize I was muted.
Let's show each other's beautiful faces. Come on.
Okay, give me a second.
Oh, are you going in there, Kayla?
No, I'm just putting something in the oven.
Oh.
Do you want everyone to show their faces or just Kayla?
Everybody, come on
Right.
now.
I could show it for a little
I'm-
bit, but
I'm
kick
charging
me
my
out.
phone.
I don't have anywhere to set up my phone.
I'm charging my
I can make it
phone.
work.
Yeah, I'm also
I'm gonna be
charging.
sideways.
You good?
I'll probably turn this off in like 5 minutes so it doesn't kick me out.
All right, so we all right, unpaused. Okay, so you guys can leave the shop. I'm assuming y'all do. So going outside of the shop once again, you look up and down the expanse, and you can see that all of the shops that would typically be around have kind of all been condensed by their competition, which is this shop that is known as INH, the INH shop.
And that's the one we just left.
Yeah, INH stands for insert name here. I never gave it a name, so I'm like, all right, it's the INH shop.
Got a nice ring to it.
In
Yeah.
her. In her.
Yep, there we go. So when you're outside of the street, so all the shops are in the one. It's just tall ass building, right? So everything that you're looking at right now. Who's played Skyrim?
Me.
Okay.
Playing it right now. So. Again.
Fuck, what's that one city? Oh God.
The one in the mountains?
This one has that weird green thing.
It's
Kayla,
the
is that
one that's
ours?
it's the one that's got the expensive ass house in it, and it had like the College of Bards or whatever in it.
Do I need to go? Okay.
But it looks like that one. It's like the red and orangey bricky looking one. You know what I'm talking about? I think you can join the Imperial Army there.
Oh, is it the northwest one?
But yeah, that's the one.
I know what you're talking about, I just forgot the name of it.
But it looks like that.
Oh,
Some of these very stony and steampunky. And looking around, you can see what appears. So instead of like torches on the outside of their houses, they have these weird lamp mechanisms. You found the name?
Is it Solitude?
Solitude. That's the one.
Yeah, that's it.
So the lanterns, not the lanterns, the torches on the outside appears to be like this automatic ignition slash whatever the word is to put out fire.
Douche.
douse.
Yeah, ignition and dowsing system. So, and upon closer inspection, you can see that this town is pretty damn awesome because it's a combination of like mechanical things and magic. So there are some other shops around here and there, but they're not shops. So I will let you guys find them, and they sell special mechanical magical things that isn't here. There's also a black market in this town. A couple things that players can know in this large city, because this city is huge. Um, everybody's been to Wilmington, right?
Yeah.
It's that, essentially. It's huge. Like the size of Wilmington is huge. Yes, that's my basis. I grew up there. Sorry. It's as big as Beulahville. I think only Chris doesn't know Beulahville. So
Yeah,
Chris,
no.
it's literally like
One
500
like
yards.
one light, bro. It's one light.
It's a It's a Dollar
It's like
General
one-
and a Bojangles. That's
They got
What
a
a house
pizza.
if I've...
it.
Okay, so wait, did Jen send me feet pics? Hold up. She
Oh, I
said
know
let
them.
me. She said
Bro,
let me paint my nails, then I'll show you. Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Well, I can't wait. Anyway. Okay, yeah. So because it's a larger city, and from y'all kind of being well traveled, and especially Kerra coming from a large kingdom and have been conquering many kingdoms, you can tell that this is a city that has a very diverse population and things going on in it. It's not like a stagnant city that's only purpose is only as a bar and as a market. So what I'm telling you is that this city is actually interesting and has lots of depth to it.
Would you happen to have a
They're
map of this?
partially completed. I'm sorry, like everything I've done this
Just,
week.
I
I'm
just,
so I'm like,
I just pull up the Solitude map. I mean,
that'll work for now. I think. Will it? Hold on.
if that's the case, I can just put it up on my other monitor.
Let me look it up. Oh, shit. Kinda. I'm thinking more round. Scratch that. Solitude mixed with Whiterun. That's what it looks like.
Okay.
We got Chris out here chilling in his truck.
You already know.
Oh my god.
It's kind of dark in here. I don't even know if you can see me, but
Okay, this takes
I'm
me back to.
sideways. This is the only place I can set my phone up.
This reminds me when we played Albion, man.
I know, man. I miss that game.
I do too. All right. Sorry, mechanical. There, this. Oh, so it's actually interesting. So there are probably some criminal organizations here. There's probably a black market here, which you guys have already known that because of your run-in with the shopkeep who bought all the dragon shit. There's a wide depth here. So when you walk out and you see the houses at the far end of the town, far end, you see this large building, like it's huge, and it's got towers on it. It's obviously a castle. So from what you can glean, it doesn't really seem like there's any. What are you doing? What are you laughing at, Kayla?
Okay.
He's struggling to set up his phone.
It's not you. It's Kayla. She's
It's
distracted.
falling, man. Look, I'm gonna turn this off for a second, and then I'll be right back.
All right, so you're outside. Discuss with one another what you want to do.
I want to beat somebody up.
I heard there's a black market.
Can we fight there?
What's the next building closest to us?
Oh,
A house.
What's the next
our neutral
store?
I'm
good.
gonna rob the house.
Another house.
Can I rob it?
I mean, you can.
Rob it.
No, we
Don't give me
really
a power,
shouldn't
really.
rob any houses here.
Just to give you all a feel, it's about 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Well,
I go for a nice walk in the park.
Yeah, I was say I just go for a walk, kind of look at what they offer here.
Okay. So, the people with pets, what do you do with them?
I want to feed I want to feed my little guy.
My pet is sitting. Well, actually, maybe like yeah,
Is she?
so much.
Ooh, you have a picture. Who's that?
So you go to touch your shoulder, to like kind of pet your new pet, and she's not there.
Ooh.
What's your passive perception? Just so everybody knows, there's also people milling about, different races, but
Perception. Like, how
Huh?
do I check that? Is it in the senses?
It's. Are you? I take you're on DD Beyond. It's below the saving throws. I just don't want how it looks like on a phone.
The one that says passive wisdom parentheses perception.
That's it.
And
Hmm. I know that's all. Okay, so upon looking out into the crowd, you're looking for your man. Where the fuck did she go? Um, you kind of see her kind of like stalking her way up like a cat, slowly up someone's leg. Slowly grabbing up and reaching for the coin purse, and you see her kind of like slapping it like this. And she's like taking a claw, and she's just trying to cut it so when they are walking, the coins will drop out. Let's see if she's successful. Let's see if she's successful. Nat 20. She successfully cut
Ooh.
a hole in this man's, or sorry, yeah, this man's coin purse in his pocket. And he didn't notice, and a gold coin slips out. She picks it up in her mouth and kind of like tucks it away. She's got like a fold. She's got like a deformity where it's like a little pocket. Then she like puts it into it. She can put like one gold coin there at a time. If you're nice to her,
Motherfucker about
she
a
might give
kangaroo.
it to you.
ah, yes, I knew her name was fitting.
What'd you name her, Bronco?
Her name is Echo, stealer of gold.
Mm.
Echo?
Echo
I had a cat named Echo.
copies me. You know, she likes to be like mommy.
Okay, so let's see how much gold this man drops. Okay, so as the man walks away, so Echo has already come back and is kind of like just sitting on it, and she's got the little coin in it. She's like biting on it a little bit, like she's inspecting it. Like she's smart, like she knows what money is, and she's just like really like making sure this is it. Um, so as the guy walks away, still doesn't fucking notice. 3 gold coins drop out of his coin purse, and he just walks. They're just on the ground right now.
Why?
Do I have her back? Where's she at?
She's on your shoulder right now, biting the coin. There's 3 gold coins on the floor, so anybody can grab them or you can return it.
Grab.
Okay, so you have. So you grab the 3 coins, and Echo just kind of looks at you, like, and just looks at you like, "Bitch, what the fuck? Excuse me? Those are mine." It's kind of like the look she's giving you.
You can't hold them. You can keep them. You can keep the one you have. Mama's gonna hold these for you, okay?
She's just looking at you.
Okay. Thank you.
It's like Gaia when she's looking at you, she's trying to pet her, and you're trying to not make eye contact.
Literally.
What's your puppy's name, Caitlin?
Cosmo with a K.
That's right, Cosmo.
Should have named mine Wanda.
No,
No. Jinx.
I would have had you like die this session.
I would have killed you in the session.
Hers is Cosmo.
What's wrong with
That's
Cosmo and Wanda?
cute. And he also has stars on his feet.
So, in looking around the map, or not the map, looking around the city, looking at your citizens, you see lots of different races, but primarily you don't see dragon folk, but instead you see lizard folk walking the streets. They don't appear to have like very fine armor, but there's kind of like what Akia wore, kind of like primitive stuff, maybe like some patches of metal here and there on their chest, but their skin is thick enough they don't really care about it. And each of them appears to be wearing different colors. Well, really 4 primary colors. You see this orange-red, you see a greenish blue, you see a purplish black one, and then you see a greenish brown one.
What's my puppy doing?
Currently he's just looking at you and blinking, and like It's kind of like running between your legs, kind of like this, just going. Whew, whew. He's like blinking around as you do it, and just kind of barking.
Can you teleport me?
No, I'm barking.
Can I teach him how to sit?
You can try.
I'm gonna
I
have to
would
take this
try.
thing.
All right, roll a d20 animal handling.
$19.
You say sit, and he does it.
Yay!
But it probably doesn't know it on command yet. But I mean, you got it. So we're gonna teaching him tricks like basic stuff like sit, lay down. It's basically gonna be like a death saving throw. So 3 successes and they learn it.
Can I do it again?
Sure.
12.
How do I
Success.
do the soundboard on here?
Last one. Oh no, I failed.
Okay. And at this point, he's kind of disinterested in you.
Oh,
You can glean that you probably won't be able to teach him sit right now.
that's okay. We'll try again later, buddy.
So there are people. There's some animal stuff. Coins were grabbed. Kerra's walking around. Chris said he's gonna go take a walk in the park. Did you actually mean that?
No.
Well, that's
I'm gonna stick with everybody.
okay. Austin,
Yeah,
player knowledge. What's your character's name?
Kerra. I don't know why I said
Oh.
Kerra.
Okay, thank you. What's Kerra doing?
She's just kind of like standing there, just kind of observing everyone.
So, as you guys are walking down the streets, you see there are several dark alleys in between, and there are like these 2 taller buildings, about 3 stories. It probably belongs to a richer person in the city. And there are some dark alleyways down it. And you see a hooded figure kind of leaning up against the wall, kind of like one of those cool guy stances where he's got like the one leg against and the other like that triangle thing. I can't do it with my fucking fingers, but you get it. Kind of like that. Yeah. Doing that, kind of like looking head down. He's got a hood on. You can't tell who he is.
I guess I keep walking. Like I imagine we're walking like this way, and the alley's like, for example, to our left, and that's how we see
Yeah.
it. I just
Yeah.
keep walking.
Everybody else keep walking?
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
I'm gonna find this black market one way or the other.
Okay, so y'all keep walking. Who's got the highest passive perception?
I have 10.
Oh shit! Hold up, before we go. Who's got the crystal? Kerry got the crystal last.
I mean, I could hold it again. I don't know.
I don't know. Ring. Yeah, I'll say a ring. Turns into a crystal. Except this time, the monk said, "He said, I'm gonna go meditate. I'll see y'all later. Just tap this when you're ready." And he just kind of goes off. Cool. Now he's handled. So y'all are walking. You're walking, and then sorry, what were the scores again?
Mine's 13.
Well, it's loading. Come on.
Mine's
Load.
11, so Rogar is already higher.
You said passive wisdom?
Passive perception. Yeah, passive wisdom would be it.
13.
Well, passive wisdom is also insight, so specifically perception.
15.
Okay.
Okay.
So the only person, so as y'all are walking, y'all have been walking for about 10 minutes. Kerra notices the hooded figure kind of following, but at a distance. But she's the only one that notices.
Is there like an alleyway nearby, or like somewhere I could kind of like duck off into
There
like?
are alleys everywhere, yeah.
So I want to, like, I assume he'll be able to see me. He's following us. I just kind of want to like duck off into like an alleyway
Okay.
and like try to get high ground.
Roll a. Are you trying to sneak away from the group without them noticing?
No, I mean, if the group notices, the group no, yeah. No. If the group notices, the group notices.
All right. Well, in that case, do a stealth check. And what we'll do is we'll say y'all's passive perception, which y'all just looked up. If it's better than his stealth check or meets it, you notice that he left. Or she left.
10. Dang.
Okay, so everybody notices that she left. Okay, so you duck down an alleyway. And the hooded figure kind of tears off away and heads down that alleyway. So I'm assuming you're probably sitting up, probably about second story, up on top of some sort of ledge on the building.
Yeah. Is he gonna like keep walking down the alleyway?
So he enters the alleyway. He walks about midway down, just underneath you, and you hear him say, "Hey."
Yeah.
Get down here, won't you?
So I jump down.
So his head's still down, and he says, "What's your relation to Amir?"
He just kind of looks at him, doesn't say anything.
His head's still down, so you can't see. And he says, "Don't lie to me, girl. What's your relation to Amir?"
She's like kind of like takes a deep breath and just kind of like still doesn't say anything, but she's really trying to figure out who this person is and like how he would be able to pick her out of a crowd. So like now she's on guard. Now I would say she's on guard now. Like she is like
his head's still down, and he raises his hand like this, and he says, "I said, don't lie to me, girl." And the tips of his fingers have like this purple flame kind of come out of it.
I so I have like my like sword on the side. I kind of like get in a stance and like grab like the hilt of the blade.
Okay. And he said, and you just hear him start laughing. And all of a sudden he speaks in Amir's voice, and he says, "I wouldn't do that if I was you." Suddenly the air smells rancid, kind of like rotten flesh.
Mm. Let me see. So she just kind of like looks at him for a second, and then says, "Family relation." It doesn't like specify, just kind of like broad.
So he looks up at you. All right, see, I really need to sell this scene. So you remember Anakin Skywalker in the movies when like he went Sith and he wore the hood and he looked all dark and shit?
Yeah.
Like you remember that?
Mm-hmm.
I want you to do picture that. And I want you to put Nozelle's face there.
He's about to kill some kids.
So you're looking at him. You don't know Nozelle, but
Yeah.
as a description, everyone else he looks like Nozelle, and you know what Nozelle looks like, so I'm just gonna say he looks like Nozelle. Except he has a large gash across his face. But it's a scar now. So it's a big fleshy scar kind of going down from the top of his eye downward. And this eye where the scar is actually white.
So yeah, so I just kind of like still look at him. Like I said, there was family relation, and like didn't. Just kind of like now that I can see him, I just kind of look at him.
What sort of relation? You said family relation. What are you, his daughter, granddaughter, aunt, mother?
So she kind of like looks back to like see like if anyone's like following or like or not follow, but like just to look around, kind of like a quick like observation of what's going on around her. And then she's like, "Can we not discuss this here?"
He says, "Oh, we're most certainly going to discuss this." And he takes off the hood, and there are two little baby antlers there, and they begin to grow a little bit bigger. And as they branch out, purple flames tip each one. And as that kind of grows out, what appear like his scalp appears to like there's like this bone structure coming out of his forehead, covering down, kind of like a face mask, and it becomes more like goat deer like, still in human form, still the same height, but that's what happens.
Daughter.
So the antlers kind of shrink in, the helmet thing goes back, regular Nozelle's face, and he says, "That crew you're traveling with, they're trouble, you know that, right?"
You followed us for 5 seconds and you already realized.
I've been following you a lot longer than that. In fact, there's more than just me following. They
Oh,
have a
well,
bad habit of not letting people go back to sleep. And now they're going to pay the price.
well. Why'd you follow me then? If like
Because you appear to
we
be the
was
odd one
working
out, and
together.
you appear to be the odd one out. Amiera was also the odd one out. I just assumed.
Oh, interesting assumption. So, I've only met with them briefly. I'll be honest. What bad things have they done that you're referring?
Why have you not heard?
No,
They're the entire reason why the dragons are back.
that would make sense. While Kerr's name is Kerr, or like that guy's name's Kerr. I don't know. It was weird, Find out his name was Kerr. They just killed the dragon Kerr. You know.
I will say, an adoptive daughter of mine attempted to stop them, but alas, she was not successful, and they exiled her from their adventures, their conquest of power when they stole off to another realm. They actually brought her with them just for a little while, just to tease her, and then ejected her promptly.
Hmm. Well, I didn't really know them like that. We just made a deal. I would tag along, help fight dragons, and then I would have been on my way.
So I'll tell you what. You kill. Let's see. You're a dragon slayer, so kill the dragonborn and complete your father's mission and kill Care. Do that, and I will reward you handsomely. Whatever you wish.
Enough for a retirement.
10 times over.
Interesting.
Make it look like an accident. Don't do it any different. Maybe in battle you accidentally cast a spell that's a little too in range. Maybe you can't help because you don't have enough power left to heal when they're on the ground bleeding out. Up to you. Or you can be open.
Who would I report to? You're just some random guy in a hoodie that followed me.
I won't give you my name. You can actually, you know what? No. You can call me See that no. And you can call me N. And then he says he pulls out this little purple amulet thing, and it's on like this chain, and it's like a deep amethyst type thing. He says this is a special sending stone. No matter, even if you're on a different realm, can communicate with me. When you've completed your mission, tap this.
All right.
So he hands it to you.
I grab it. I just put it away, and I said, like, is this the end of our meeting? Like, is this the end of?
One more thing,
I don't-
because I like you so much. I liked Amiera a lot too, and what he stood for. I can give you a blessing. He's like, here, watch. And so he takes the hood off, kind of takes off the cloak, throws it to the side, and then erupts into uh, this large, monstrous beast with like a goat-like face, wearing a goat skull, antlers tipped in purple flames. You recognize this to be a Wendigo. He says, I can give you a gift, and you can shift, just like me, into this, if you would like.
Isn't that like? Oh, hold on, I'm chewing. My bad. Okay. What's the downside? You're just giving away power. It's not of people to do.
You're right, there is a downside. Should you not complete your mission, you will forever go crazy and lose control, and you will forever be a mindless Wendigo. But you complete it, power is yours to command.
Didn't you say this power was an option, correct?
It's an option. You can refuse it.
She grabs like a coin, just a random coin, and let me actually find one. I'm gonna flip heads and tails on this. Okay, I know I have a coin somewhere. Come on.
There's also die you can use.
Okay, we'll just say so we'll say below 10 is tails, above 10 heads. Okay, okay.
It's going to be a 10, then we have to decide what it is.
For real.
Oh, yeah, or well 9 or however. Hopefully it's not. We'll just. All right, it's a 12. I didn't assign. Okay. I didn't assign. My bad. Well, we'll redo that. I kind of just pick up the coin and it's like, okay, hold on. It was a bad throw. We'll go heads, so we'll go above. We'll go I take it, below I don't. $18.
So you take the gift?
Well, I mean, it was heads or tails.
Okay. So you approach him. He pulls off a hair and he hands it out to you. And he says, eat this.
Oh my
Uh,
god.
I'm
I eat it.
sorry, okay? All right, so you eat it. And slowly you feel this new, darker power kind of settle in.
Okay.
And he said, and he just kind of looks at you and he says, good luck. And then he just kind of goes, and he blinks out of existence.
So I turn around and walk back to like, or can I do can I like do a perception like check to make sure like no one was like eyeballing the like whole thing?
Sure.
I got an 8.
You just see some people walking by, but you can't tell if someone was watching or not.
Let me think. How do I want to do this? What do I want it to do? We'll just I'll walk back to like the edge of the alleyway, like back to like the main road, and just kind of look around for the party. Like, are they in seeing distance?
They're a couple 100 yards up, but you can run after them.
So yeah, I'll just like make my way to them again. Or I'll make my way to them.
Okay. Well, I'll let anybody say anything to them if they want.
What did we call her? Short stack?
It was
That was-
fun size. It was fun
Fun
size.
size.
Unsized. There you go.
Fun size.
All right, James, I'm sending you feet pics. I need you to rate
On Facebook or Discord?
on Facebook.
Oh god,
Damn, that is bold. For real.
that is bold. That is bold.
On
Feed pics on
Messenger,
Facebook
bro.
is
Jesus,
wild.
that's foul. Oh my god.
That's wild behavior.
It really is.
Okay, good.
I want to hear it. 1 out of 10. What's the pros? What's the cons?
Yeah, what's the pros? What's the cons? We gotta hear it all.
I give him. It's
Oh.
weird. Okay.
You got weird feet. Chris, you heard it
No,
first.
no. Okay.
They got grippers.
So she has honestly 2 feet, but one's positioned differently. The one that's like sideways in our view, that one's hot. But the other one,
Oh,
I'd say a 6 or 7 out of 10.
oh damn. Angles are the problem.
But
Bro,
the one
angles
that's
are
like-
everything.
Because like I
About
said,
hearing
there's
him.
one like this, and then there's one like this. This one's a 10. Like you see the curves of it.
Oh, the side view.
Yeah.
Get a little
I like
side
that.
action.
The other one,
Little side action.
I'd say 6 out of 10. So if
Riley,
if she
Send
does
me,
feet
send
pics
me the picture that
sideways-
he's saying.
Yo, she like
Yo,
I'm reporting to Jen. So James said the side foot profile was a 10, top foot was a 6. He said he liked the curves.
Also, the fingernail polish, good choice.
oh, James.
Oh wow.
Hey, I'm very analytical when it comes to feet. So,
It's
Yeah,
so
I mean,
true.
like,
he's
I'm
an
not-
expert. Like he has a master's degree.
like
in
I'm
feet.
not.
Yeah.
It's weird.
No,
I'm not
doctorate at this point.
it's weird. I'm not a good-looking guy, but I think my feet are pretty good. Not right now. They got to heal a little bit from like last year, but yeah.
Chris, did you hear all this? Chris, are you muted?
This is where Chris just leaves.
I don't think
And we
he's
never hear
muted.
from Chris again. We just never hear from Chris again.
Jeez.
Yo.
Oh my god.
Hey, I lost a big toenail. Like, how do you think that would affect the rating? Like, how would losing of bro? It looks kind of gruesome, bro. It's like it's kind of like a scab. It just kind of looks like a scab, to be
Hey,
real.
Kerra, can you pass me the vape?
Wait, are you talking to me? Or?
Yeah, I mean, the only one that's like talking about feet. Yeah. I'm cool with it.
Sorry, I wasn't listening. What did you say? I heard something about bruises.
Oh no! It was just like I was like,
Hold
okay.
on. Oh my god, Kayla. Why didn't you read that in there?
Oh, I was So I said, I was like, hypothetical, right? If someone lost a big toe, and because I mean it looks kind of gnarly. If you didn't know, I lost a big toe. Nail gone completely, like all in one piece. I still have the toenail.
Wait, the toe's gone, but you have the toenail.
The nail is gone
No,
completely.
the toe is gone. All that's
Yeah,
left
the
on
toe's
the bone.
gone. The nail,
It's
the
like a
nail is still
ledge.
there. It's floating. It's floating in air.
That's all it is.
Bro, it is the most gruesome thing that I've ever seen. It just looks like a giant scab.
And
It's interesting.
are you?
Chris, are you there?
Okay.
I was saying like what you're like you have a doctorate in like feet. So I was like wondering, like, is that like a -10? Like, is that automatic?
It's
Yes.
weird.
Like, no, is toenail a must-have? Like, that's what I'm. Is
Yes.
toenail a #1 draft pick?
I'd say for beauty standards, yeah, you are in the negatives. But I also look kind of like it's almost like
He said you ain't attractive.
My toes.
like for example, also I kind of like looking at bruises and scabs and stuff. For example, I
Oh.
love watching videos.
I know, me too,
people-
Kayla. Me fucking too.
And so looking at it in that way, I think it's cool. It's not something I would look like. Yeah, don't post it to get money. But like,
All right, so
Okay.
but here's the thing though. Would you jerk off on it?
no.
Whoa!
What?
Oh no, it was nothing. It caught me off guard. Caught me off guard.
You hang out with my brother. This can't be any different than what you hear from him.
That is actually like I hear a lot worse, but you're right.
But no. So what I'm saying
You are
is,
correct.
but no, what I'm saying is like if I'm looking at it from like a battle view or like scars or whatever, I think it's cool, But I would not look at it as something to look for, beauty or whatever.
I cannot tell if my toenail's growing back or not. So there's a chance.
This has become very weird.
We should
I mean-
continue on with the session.
Now we're gonna keep on going. Okay, so as you are walking, you see several bars along the place, and you actually see also several restaurants. Like actually fine establishments.
Your
but
AirPods
also-
connected to my phone.
So
Yes.
you see that. You see a couple of stalls that like some people have made, kind of put up like think like lemonade stands. There's like this old decrepit man that kind of looks a little skeletal. And in like rainbow colors on the front, he wrote skooma, and it's like all like it's like SKOOMA.
Okay. I guess I just keep on walking.
Everybody else keep on walking. Everybody speak at once.
Sure.
I guess what I want to do, like what Kerra's going to do, is just kind of walk the whole area before he even goes into somewhere else, just to see what's out there.
Okay, as you're walking, you're really close to the main courtyard right now, so you could probably enter the courtyard to the castle at this point. You see it's guarded by some more lizard folk, but these in particular ones are wearing like this tealish, the green blue colors, teal.
Hey,
From
I got a
you,
question.
It happened. I'm gonna wait like a whole minute. I don't know if y'all can hear me, but my Discord decided up, and I gotta wait for it.
Why would it be
Okay.
you?
All right.
He didn't get kicked the entire time until the minute I turned on my camera.
I'm leaving my
Good
camera off.
here, you can just upload that.
What?
I put it in general.
It's a good little boy.
I'm just patiently waiting. Remember, I am Kerra's part werewolf, so he's very loyal.
He's sitting down. What a good boy. He's waiting for someone to give him their. Anyway, so these look like female lizard folk. If you look down a little bit farther, you see a giant temple-looking thing, but there are statues of multiple gods.
What gods are there?
Would we recognize him?
You would. So you see Apollo, Artemis, something that you know from reading texts resembles Thor. You see Loki, and you see another female who you don't recognize.
Is there anybody around us?
I mean, yeah, people milling about the streets.
Okay, I'd like to walk up to somebody and be like, "Hey, do you know who that is on the end right there? What god that is?"
And they hold on. They look at you and they say, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know who that is. I'm not really
Who would
religious myself.
know who it is?
Probably the priest inside the temple.
Okay,
And he's like, why would you ask such a stupid question? That's the vibe
because
he's giving you.
I'm stupid. Sorry.
Well, can we walk in the temple?
Bruh.
If bro, I hear a bruh, I'm
Yo.
gonna laugh. Oh my god.
Oh my god. Whoops.
All
I
right,
meant to
so
click the soundboard,
you
not
can go walk in the temple.
Okay.
Hey,
Yes.
yo.
So you walk in, and there is
What the hell? Oh my god!
a little inappropriate for a church setting. Anyway, so you walk in. Is everybody going?
Yes, I go
Chris,
in.
Yeah, I'm definitely going.
Chris is like muted or something.
I don't even see him. Oh, there he is.
Chris.
Well, no, I
Or-
texted him. His phone probably died.
I do not go in.
All right, so you don't go in.
You would
So the people who
burn.
go in,
I go in.
You see what appears to be like a regular church thing, except when you walk in, there's like there's a pathway,
Zeus.
and it goes out into like the circle thing, and each like a little um courtyard-ish thing, kind of like a lobby, and each one has a different path that goes up to a raised up platform. Each one has like its own altar to a god. Um, Oddly enough, so the Apollo one has a lot of visitors. The Loki one has a couple shady looking people visiting it. Um, there, Thor has a couple warrior looking guys at it. Um, the woman only has this one hooded figure, kind of hunched over, and like this light blue shawl, um, kind of hunched over on her knees in front of the statue.
I go,
Um,
or
but the statue itself is decrepit looking.
Kerr goes to the Apollo one.
I'm
As
gonna.
you approach, oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say I wanted to walk up to the hooded figure.
Okay, I'll do Karis first. So, as you approach Apollo, your feet seem to burn, as if someone's like giving you like a warning, like don't come any closer.
Alright, Kerr kind of feels it, takes a step back, and I guess the burning sensation kind of leaves. So then he takes another step forward, but I guess he feels it again. So then he just stops and takes a step back and just kind of stares. Because he kind of put two and two together. You know, it's Apollo.
Is it possible to do like a history check on the statue? Or
It's
is there
religion.
like is it possible to do a religion check on the statue? Like see if
Sure.
maybe okay.
You want to figure out who it is?
Yeah.
Okay.
I rolled a nat 20.
Oh, wow. You did. With a 3, so 23.
You have no idea who it is.
Oh
Though
my
if she
god.
does look, oh, hold up. You could have sworn you saw her somewhere, but you can't put your finger where.
Okay. Give me a second.
Oh,
I guess
I know,
I
but
guess-
Jen wouldn't know.
I guess since Brock has taken a second, Kerr kind of, you know, walks, and as he's walking, he's looking and passing by the other ones, and he eventually goes to the last one to try to figure out who it is.
So the woman's not in any kind of seat. She's sitting right in front of it. Well, right in front, kind of to the left of it. Kneel down in front of it. You can't see her face or anything like that. You can tell it's a woman from her like her figure. Small stature, how it's kind of curvy a little bit. Sorry. It's a woman. So, and she just you can see that her hands are folded like this.
And this is what Kerra sees, or everyone?
This is what everyone would see.
Okay. I know Kerr wants to ask her who this goddess is, but he doesn't want to interrupt her prayer, so he kind of stands, I say like 10 feet, not directly behind her, but kind of offset, patiently waits for her to finish.
So she sits there for a couple more minutes doing this, and then you see her head's bowed. You see her raise her head, and she says, "Come, kneel next to me." And she pats the ground next to her.
And she's talking to Kerr.
Mm-hmm.
So Kerr goes, "Oh, okay." And so he, slightly confused, but he does it. He gets beside her and kneels down.
So, when you kneel down and you're looking at the face of the statue, it feels almost it's like a gentle warmth, kind of like it would make you feel like on if you're in the country and it's a full moon and it's just beautiful and it's just serene. That's what it feels like.
Okay.
Like a dark peace. Dark serenity.
Kind of reminds you of the Fae, don't it?
So as I'm outside, oh no, is anyone else gonna do it? Like, I just want to like. There's a reason why I stayed outside.
What's up?
Is there like okay? So like, I'm looking. Is there anyone that like catches my eye? Like hooded people, like sketchy people.
You see this one man and you think,
Hey, yo.
that's about it.
Oh, well.
Bless you.
Oh, actually, with that, so you're just kind of standing outside, and this one guy approaches you, and this big buff guy, and like he looks like he's like an orc, and he walks up and he says, "Well, hey, pretty lady, what brings you to this part of town? Never seen you around here before."
I just stare at him. Like kind of look up, kind of.
And he says, "Oh, what? Are you in awe?" And he kind of like raises up his arms and he flexes. And he does
Let
this.
him
He's got
cook.
big bulky muscles.
I said let him cook!
I flick a gold coin at him.
Please, pretty lady such as you don't have to pay for it. Why don't you coming back with me to my room?
I follow.
Hey, yo.
Hey,
Bruh.
see, don't.
What the hell?
I'm trying to get away from this church,
Oh
dog.
my god!
I'm trying to get away from this church.
Let him cook!
Bow wow, you know what I'm saying? Bow wow.
I know what I must do now.
Okay, so I really wanted to play out Kerra's scene, but man, I want to do this one too. I'm gonna let the dice decide.
Okay. Yeah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter when we do it. I just wanted to like
10 and above, we do Kerra's scene.
Okay.
9 and below, we do that scene. It's a 4. We gave you your spotlight, actually. I'm retroactively pulling that. We'll come back to
if
it.
you want to do cares, you can go ahead. I just wanted to like establish what I was doing on the outside. That was it.
Oh, we know what you're doing.
Bow wow.
You do not.
Bow wow.
You do not.
She's getting freaky.
Bow wow, you know what I'm saying? Bow wow.
Okay,
Hey,
so
yo.
I'm back inside. So you feel this Serenity, and she says, you know, I can smell it on you.
Kerra kind of looks up at her. Is like, "Excuse me."
And she's like, come now. You don't think I would be able to recognize one of my kin?
Kerra continues looking kind of puzzled, and he goes, "When you're kin, I'm sorry, I don't follow."
She holds up one of her hands and she does this, and you see her fingernails begin to grow into claws, and then she shrinks them back down.
So Kerra kind of, not super wide-eyed, but a little bit, and he goes, "Oh, okay."
All right, so now you need to roll for smelling butts, like dogs, when you all first meet each other.
D20.
I'm just kidding. No, my God, no, we're not doing that. Unless you want to.
No.
What did you say?
Gary starts wagging his tail, and he's in human form, so all he's doing is this. He's just doing.
Oh, the little dance dogs do, where they just like shake their butts.
But yeah, so Kerra is actually kind of, he's partially alarmed because that's something that he doesn't really want people to know. I mean, he knows the party knows about it, but he doesn't talk about it. But he's also kind of, there's a little bit of curiosity there because there's another one like him, and the fact that she did her claws like that brought him back in, and she's not like ashamed of it, at least at first. He's a little curious.
So she says, I sense a lot of unease inside of you. Especially when I showed you this, and she just kind of holds up her hand, doesn't do it like the claws out again, she just kind of does that.
Yeah, I try not to, become that. I'm perfectly capable, my human form, and yeah.
So she says, do not be ashamed of who you are and what you are.
If only it could be that
And she says, perhaps you can find some peace in religion. I sense, or looking at your get up here, I can see that you're of some sort of holy class-ish. What are you, a paladin, cleric? What's your deal?
So Kerra says, "Yes, I'm a paladin," but then he kind of stops right after that, and you can tell he's pondering on the whole Apollo situation.
And at this point, she removes her hood and she looks at you.
Dude,
And you see a beautiful, familiar face and figure. And she looks at you dead in the face. And she says, I can sense that whatever deity you served has left you. I'm sorry to hear that. And as she says this, it clicks in your brain that this looks like your wife.
Oh wow. Can you go to like Kerra's situation? Because I got to think about what we'll do now.
You go to switch.
What development? What development?
Okay, so we'll switch over there, I guess. All right, so the orc leads you to this little hotel, like this inn. He opens the door for you and gestures you in. And I'm assuming you step through.
Yo.
Yes, I do.
Let him cook.
So
I said let him cook.
And he says, "My name's Tyrone, by the way. What's yours?"
Oh, wow. You know what I'm saying?
Tyrone.
Oh, wow, what a sweet name.
Kerra.
Such a pretty name. And he says, "My floor's on the second stair. On the second floor. Let's go. My room's on the second floor. Let's go."
Nice stairs on the.
So he walks up the stairs. He goes up to his room, unlocks it, opens the door again, gestures you in.
Let him cook.
Huh?
You going?
Yeah,
Hey, yo.
yeah.
All right. So he goes in, and he shuts the door, and he says, "All right, let's just cut right to the chase." And he takes off his like chainmail shirt.
No,
What
no,
the
no, no.
hell?
What do you
Oh
think you're
my
doing, bud?
god!
What do you mean? We're here for a reason.
Oh,
I mean,
wow. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, but like, I have a question. I
Got
have
her
a question.
stuttering and shit.
What's your question? Oh wait, hold up. I promised Jen I would stream.
No, not this.
Huh?
Nah. I'm like, two things might happen here.
Oh,
And
let me let her
they
in the
resort
call.
me being the only one leaving this room.
Hold on. Let me let her join the call at the very least so she can listen because I know she wanted to.
Oh. Okay, I'm saying.
She
We'll
wanted
be
to listen?
streaming. Yeah,
No,
she
no,
likes
no, no.
she
No, I
she
don't feel
likes
like
listening to us play.
Oh.
It's like her ASMR and stuff. She says it's like a story.
I mean, it
I
is
think
like
I
a
don't want
story.
to do this.
Okay, while you're working on that, I'm gonna go check my food.
I've already done it.
Is it almost done? I'm hungry.
All right. Well, we see. What are you doing? What are you doing? And we're gonna take a quick break because I'm gonna go get a brownie.
Yay! Break time,
Break
food.
time.
Wow, you know what I'm saying?
Wow. You know what I'm saying? Just a wow.
What a
Is it done?
development, James. What a development.
Wait, for your character?
No, yours. Yours.
Yeah,
Awesome,
I was not
Sam.
expecting that.
I was not. You're what?
Like, I kind of feel like with my character, I've been in the spotlight too long. I need to get out of it.
Like,
Yeah,
oh.
it's good.
No, yeah. Not gonna lie, I have no clue what I signed up for. I'm gonna keep it a stack with you. I didn't know what to do, so I let heads or tails to decide. So,
I got you.
um,
Hey, if you want, like I said, if you
Did you
want
cash out
something to
Connor for
happen,
this?
you can
no,
message
bro.
me.
I'm more talking about this whole like eat this hair, or like grab this amulet.
You can be a hero too.
I was just like,
For
I
$5
was
night.
just
Yeah.
heads or tails. I don't know what none of this means, so this is gonna be interesting. It's gonna be quite fun.
Okay.
We'll see. Yeah, I've realized I have no clue what my plan is now with this like dude when I'm in his room.
Where's the salt and vinegar? Or salt and vinegar, Jesus Christ.
I had this whole plan, this whole like elaborate scheme,
Yeah.
and then now I'm here. I gotta try to. I might just kill him.
What?
Or try to. Who knows?
What? Oh my God, Zeus.
Like, I knew you
Did you
weren't
hear
going to
him?
actually, like, have sex or anything, you know?
Oh no.
It was funny how the kind of...
I wasn't expecting like that. I was like, bro, there has to be like a shady dude just inside this like in this courtyard. There has to be at least one.
Wait, you didn't realize that you were signing up to like?
Oh no, I obviously knew that, but
Oh,
like, what I'm saying is like, I just wanted to get away from the church for a like certain reason, and that this was not the reason that I was expecting.
oh.
I'll be back. I'm going to use the bathroom.
Yeah, I'm there. Todd's in.
Okay, I'm back. What we talk about?
Well, everyone's gone now, so everyone. No, we were just talking about like the Kerr's wife apparently is sitting in this church. What I got going on, what I signed up for earlier.
Yeah.
I let heads or tails decide that one. I was gonna say no, and then I was like, "There's a reason why he's doing this," so I let heads or tails to choose, and it chose.
Okay. Would you be down for a one shot during this little hiatus?
Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. I have a lot of friends that play on Sundays, so we'll see. Maybe. I might. I don't know.
I mean,
I want to do a zombie apocalypse.
I just know with James says he's gonna get uninterested and not want to play anymore after a whole month.
I mean, technically the 14th. I just like.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's not that I might. It was just more of I get off at 6. I'm gonna go to my mom's house, which is not that far. It's just a matter of how long do I stay there.
Yeah.
And like, cause like then we start at 8. It's just I don't know. I wasn't gonna be like, yeah, I'll be there, and then
that's fine. James,
but I
even
do
knows
understand that
the
being
14th.
like, I do understand where like that being the only week that is available in May is kind of
right
interesting.
What the? Holy son of a.
Oh my God, not Connor, James.
I finally figured it out. Kayla's like, what the?
She's good Alfredo.
Yeah,
I mean, not the best, but good
I'm
enough.
having a great time eating it.
I'm starving.
Yeah, we haven't ate since 12.
How long does it take to go get a brownie?
Is that what he's
Is bro
doing?
making the brownie? Jesus.
He was like,
making it right now.
but he's like, hold on, I'm gonna go get a brownie.
He's probably calling Jen.
Whips out the mixing bowl, the fucking eggs, milk. Yeah.
Man, I'm getting the like. No, what he meant was he has to leave his house to go get it. Like he's getting it
Bro
from
put on his
somewhere.
apron. No.
He's going to Insomnia Cookies right now.
Caitlin, I meant to ask you this earlier. What?
Yeah.
Change the subject here. What are you hoping to
What?
see, or what are you expecting with your character in the future? Like anything major
In the
coming up?
future? I'm not really expecting anything. I want to see her as like, well, I mean, I don't know. Her current quest, like her end goal mission, which I don't think anyone knows, but she wants to find out her mom's killer, and yeah, I want her to meet them because they're her real parents, changeling parents.
Okay.
Yeah. So that would be fun.
Did you have to make the brownies, Riley?
No. Topanga made them.
Just now?
No.
Then why are they hot?
Oh.
Let him cook.
Let her cook.
Literally.
Yo.
Oh, by the way, before I forget, we're no longer playing Age of Empires together. Because it's a bad omen now. I don't want my new PC to get ruined.
Valid.
I'm just kidding. We're gonna play again on. It's okay. I'm
Also
kidding.
valid.
We're gonna play again on Tuesday.
Bow wow, you know what I'm saying? Bow wow.
Oh, real quick, that but wow, it comes from Game Grumps. For anyone who hasn't watched it, I highly recommend Game Grumps Mario Maker. It's really funny.
Love Game Grumps.
Okay, so we're in the room with Tyrone.
Yeah.
Hmm?
I said yeah. Said yep.
He's taking his shirt off.
No, what are you doing, bud?
Hey, did you message
Well-
Jen?
I did message her. Yeah.
Okay.
Why else do you think we're here, honey?
I have a question.
Hmm.
So, like, you see, like, you're wearing armor. You look like you kind of, like you look like kind of like a fighter. You get what I'm saying? And you look like you like, slay things and like be like win. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So, like, I'm new here, right? And like, I'm looking for a job, right? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Go on.
like, like something along the lines of like the assassin business. You know what I'm saying?
Only thing I know is the pussy slaying guild.
Oh my god.
And so then, I can I like try to intimidate him, like, like what'd you just say?
Roll for intimidation.
Oh man, I've been waiting
Bro,
for this.
Riley, I want you to know I was literally drinking a drink. Like I was like drinking a drink and almost spat it out all over my phone.
23.
Ugh.
23.
Oh,
Okay.
23. Okay, I just heard 3, but 23, that's good.
Somehow your small self kind of making him nervous.
What'd you just say? Like you want to repeat that again?
Um, I mean, there is an assassin guild, yes.
So like, show me, like, or give me a map, something. Tell me where they are.
And then he gets deadly serious and he says, "It's not something I can just tell you or give away to an outsider. You
Okay.
have to pass a certain set of trials."
No, I just want to talk. I just want to talk. Like, I have a job I think they might be interested in.
Oh, a patron then.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, like I have a job. I just need to know where they're at. I can do the rest.
He says, he kind of smiles and he said, "You're in the right place. 3 doors down. You'll meet one of the captains, or one of the lieutenants, excuse me. He can take your request and size it up and give you and say what it's worth."
All right, so I get up and I like flick a coin at him and says like, thank you, and then I leave, and then go 3 doors down, and then we can cut back to James.
Okay. So, looks like your wife. Boom.
All right, then Kerr kind of slightly gasps and says, Amara. Is that
Oh, wait.
you?
Hold on. Hold on, guys. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Oh, my heart's pounding. I don't want to open this.
Okay.
What?
The grade's just submitted and I don't want to open it.
Then wait.
The what?
The grades.
I'm gonna open it. Wow, it just went away. Opened it and it was like such a tease. What?
Bow wow, you know what I'm saying? Bow wow.
Wrong.
Bro, what the fuck?
What'd you make?
He said, I got an email that said it was loaded, and that's not.
Y'all are wrong for that. Y'all are.
I appreciate it.
Quack.
All right, well, let's keep on trucking. Hold on. Sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
I understand. I get it.
I'm gonna look it up really quick. Online. Grades. Because that was my phone. Nothing.
I need nothing for honey.
I'm sure they'll be in later, Riley.
Oh God. Wait, unless this is my score. Wait, is this the score now? Hmm. All right. Whatever. Okay. Sorry, James. Go ahead.
Okay, Kerr slightly gasps, his eyes widen a little bit, and he goes, Amara, is that really you?
And she looks at you confused. She's like, I'm sorry, I don't know who that is.
So Kerr kind of just, he's staring at her, and he goes, oh, I'm sorry, you look like someone I know. And he kind of, goes back to putting his head down.
She smiles softly and she says, it's definitely someone close to you with how you looked at me. Was she your lover?
Kerr looks back at her, and, he sadly says, she was my wife.
And she says, I'm sorry to hear that. Not sorry to hear that she's your wife, of course. But from how you're talking, your expressions, I can only assume that she's passed.
Kerr just kind of nods his head yes.
So she kind of looks back down, goes back to praying, and she says, so tell me, when did you gain this gift?
You asked when did I gain it?
Mm-hmm.
Kerr kind of hesitates to answer at first, but then he says, I got it not long after I left the kingdom I was part of.
Mm-hmm.
It was a long time ago.
He says that wouldn't happen to be the kingdom of And, would it?
Kerr looks at her and goes, how do you know all this?
She kind of laughs and she says, oh, I know who you are, Kerr, son of And.
So Kerr's heart drops. He doesn't say anything.
She just kind of laughs and says, come now. The church is a place of redemption and finding oneself. No need to feel shame here. We're all sinners.
Kerr, he kind of looks at her. At this point, he's not really sure what to say. She probably already knows anyway. So then he kind of clears his throat and goes, oh, by the way, who is this goddess here?
She looks up and she says, she's one of the older goddesses.
What's her
When
name?
men were... Her name is Seluna.
Seluna.
Oh, hold on, Jen's calling. Oh my God, I'm sorry.
No, he's not.
Here,
What's her
I'm
name?
keeping it quick. Take the invite. You'll get exclusive access. I'm fulfilling my promise. Okay, bye.
What's her name?
Okay, Seluna. And she says she's one of the older goddesses. When men first were on this earth without magic with magic when we were first learning to wield it. Her power mainly came from the usage of beasts in a good way, though. Well, it wasn't always good, but she is a counterpart to someone whose presence I feel within you, Malar. She says, but this is the goddess of the moon and the goddess of lycanthropy.
So Kerr he's a little in awe, and he looks back up at the statue. he goes, so you're saying that she's the goddess of like good lycanthropes? Is that what you're saying?
She's the goddess of all, but she is good natured.
Okay. At this point, Kerr's a little more open, you know, and he goes, yeah, I was under Apollo, but something happened and he abandoned me. But rightfully so, I deserve way worse. I'm kind of looking out to see who I could fall under.
And she said,
Hello, Jenna.
hey, Jen. So she says, I feel like Apollo probably did that for your own best interest.
Kerr then says, that's very possible. Apollo is one of the good ones. I didn't do something good. So, like, he was very, you know, he was justified in abandoning me.
So she looks up and she says, yep, that's very much like Apollo. And she looks at the statue in the face and says, you know, mankind has created such beautiful things. Although, I do wish they would have gotten my face right.
Ooh.
So Kerr he's kind of puzzled. You know, he cocks his head a little bit like a dog does. And he looks back at the statue and looks back at her. Looks back at the statue again, looks back at her, and he goes, wait a minute. Is that
And
you?
she holds up a finger and puts it in front of her lips.
So Kerr just kind of, oh, okay. I'm sorry, my lady.
And she says, oh, there's no need for formalities. She says, listen, I'll cut to the chase here. As you can see, there are many people running to my altars. There are many lycanthropes left in the world that would even give me the time of day. She says, and I'm a little sad for that. She's like, but one thing I've never had is a lycanthrope paladin on my side. She says, I heard about your outbreak due to Malar because you picked up my cursed dagger that he tainted. And she said, I felt that. She said, so I went and I made a deal with Apollo. Apollo was on the fence and he wasn't quite sure what to do, and he wanted to keep you on, but it would have caused lots of unrest throughout the gods and you would have been the target of many, and Apollo as well. In order to save face, I convinced him to cut you off. And he agreed it was probably for the best. So it's best for now that he keeps his distance from you. He says, this is no malice from myself, no game that we're playing here, other than just trying to keep the heavenly realm from tearing itself apart any further than it already is. She says, so, a paladin's like a glass. Without a deity, paladin's like a glass of water. Without a deity, you're just a cup. And she says, let me be the water.
So Kerr's there's several emotions right now. Kerr's kind of hurt a little bit after hearing about why Apollo, you know, letting him go. But then he's also he's understanding what she's saying. He's about to ask her, I'll definitely, you know, be under you. But then he goes, wait. Not to be rude, but how do I know you're telling the truth? I mean, this could all be fake. You could be tricking me right now.
She says, as a show of good faith, I can remove your lycanthropy for you.
Hey, yo!
So Kerr kind of takes a step back, and while he really likes that, he also acknowledges that the lycanthropy has also helped him in certain times and kept him alive.
So at this point, while you're thinking that, she smiles a bit and she says, "Ah, a little hesitant to give away the gift, are we?" And she says, "Well, I can see that you're afraid to use the full beast." So she says, "How about this? I'll put a mental block in you to where you're unable to summon the beast, even at will or unwillingly. It will not be able to come out until we speak again and you ask for me to remove that block." She said, "You'll be able to go hybrid form if you'd like." She said, "But full wolf will be a no-go."
So Kerr looks at her and he goes, okay. He's still kind of confused about the whole ordeal, but he's gonna go with it.
And so she grabs your head and she kisses you on the forehead, and you feel, huh?
I was gonna say, I imagine as she does this, it's kind of awkward. He doesn't know if he should kneel, so as she does this, he tries to kneel, and she probably misses his head or something.
Yeah, and she's kind of laughing a little bit, and she goes back for it. Um, and you feel like a soft, searing pain. Not like enough. It just makes you wince. It's not painful, but you just kind of wince a little bit. Um, and it feels like a gate has been shut inside of your brain somewhere. Um, and she says, "Go ahead, try to skip hybrid and call it."
Okay. Kerr's hesitant because he doesn't want that to happen, but he looks at her and he goes, "Oh, okay," and he attempts to do so.
So you attempt to go full wolf, and nothing happens.
Kerr kind of looks a little confused, and he makes sure no one's like really close by or anything. He attempts again.
Nothing happens.
Kerr's starting to smile a little bit, and he's like, "Oh, okay."
Mm.
And he looks back at Saluna and goes, thank you so much."
And she says, "So, you don't have to make your decision now on being my paladin. You can think on it, of course. I don't require an immediate answer. I have forever." She says, "But we can keep that deal about the block." She says, "Regardless, you're still one of my children."
So Kerr kind of looks at her, and he's grateful. He doesn't say anything.
And she says, "Should you make up your mind?" She says, "Pray to me. I'll answer."
He nods his head yes and says okay.
At this point, she gets back on the ground in front of her statue, kneels, and she just kind of fades.
Kerr's kind of like, his mind's kind of blown right now. He's not sure what to think. But the fact he wasn't able to turn full wolf, it's proved it. So I guess he begins to kind of walk out of the temple. As he passes Apollo, he looks at him, and then only looks at him for like a
Well,
second.
as you look at him, you're looking at the statue, and you could swear that you see what appears to be like a piece of dew coming, or a drop of dew coming out of one of his eyes, kind of like a tear. You could have
Kerr,
sworn you saw that.
so Kerr, he notices that, kind of stares for a few seconds, but then continues walking out.
Okay. So everybody else is still in the temple.
Does Kerr notice that the little girl isn't there outside the temple? Like, was he aware that she never
Yeah.
went in and she stayed there?
Yeah. Brock, roll a d20.
Oh God.
Caitlin, can you roll it for me?
Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm not okay. 6.
So Braca, you notice that Echo is not on your shoulder.
Oh my
In
god.
fact, Echo is sneaking up one of the pews going towards Loki. And she finds like a bowl full of money and she begins like trying to grab stuff out.
Oh my god. I hold on. I'm gonna run up to her. Be like, no, no. You don't want to make the gods mad at you. Especially not that one.
Um, and yeah, you just kind of pick her up and before she can get a gold coin in her mouth. And yeah, do you walk out of the temple?
Does she still have? Is that gold coin from the bowl?
Yeah.
I'm going to take that gold coin out of her mouth. Be like, no, 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 baby, no. And I'm gonna give her a gold coin of my own, and then walk out of the temple when I put that gold coin back.
Okay. When you walk out of the temple, you notice on one of her legs, she's has a ruby ring all around it.
Oh my god. Ugh, fine, fine. You can keep it.
And she kind of like purrs, just like a little dragon purr.
Oh, she's so cute.
It's kind of like a pigeon kind of cooing. You know that like throat that small throat thing they do? It's like that.
Yeah, though.
Mm-hmm. That's exactly what she's doing. Chris, are you there?
No.
Bro, I'm just convinced Chris isn't here.
I think he's asleep.
But what if?
That'd be so funny.
That would be hilarious.
Honestly, you might need to check on him.
Yeah, I'll call him.
Oh.
You want to hear me calling? Hey, what's up? Trying to talk. My head's hurting. Does Rogar want to do anything? Oh, I think he's back.
Right.
I think.
I saw like.
He's starting to make.
audio.
Yeah, it's starting to flicker.
Hello.
Oh. Yeah, there you go. Here.
Hey,
You're right.
what's happening?
We in a temple.
Wow.
Hello.
Hey, yeah, y'all are in a temple right now. Like a church with the multiple gods. Have you not been able to hear anything?
Chris, can you hear us? Uh-oh.
I think he's having technical difficulties. Okay. Um. Caitlin, what are you doing?
I want to try to teach Cosmo some tricks again. Just real quick, see if I can do it.
Okay, which one?
Like the basics, like sit, roll over, shake.
Okay, each one is independent. So you want to start with sit?
Oh, actually, no. I want to teach him to go to like teleport to a certain place on command.
Okay, that was a bit more advanced.
Oh, probably should stick with sit for right now, right?
No, you could go for it. It's just gonna take a little bit longer to learn.
Okay, I'm gonna try that. How many do I have to?
All right, you need 10 successes. No, sorry. You need 6 successes, and
Okay.
15 or higher is a success. And you can roll 3 per long rest.
Okay. Well, I'll
You
just
can go.
end that right here. But I do want to feed him as well.
Actually, you know what? Go for it. I'll let you go for it. You can roll 6 times.
How do I roll multiple at a time?
I know on
I guess I could
PC
just roll
you just click it multiple times before you click roll.
like just like if I do animal handling, I can like click it multiple times.
Oh, that I don't know.
No, yeah, you could. So you could like do it, and then once like it rolls, you can like do it like you can click it
Do it
6
over and
times
over
and
again.
then go into like the roll like chat thingy, and like look at what you got instead of like
Okay.
keeping up and like writing it down.
Okay. Oh my god, 14. Yeah, I already. Yeah. Okay. But yeah, I'm just gonna feed him. I'll try again later. Is there any way to get my animal handling higher? Or no, probably not.
I think there's a way. I just don't know off the top of my head. James, did you message me? Oh no, it's your server. Never mind. Oh my god, Kayla. Anyway.
What?
I saw your message. We're gonna go back to.
You told me to message you about it, right?
So Chris says he has a spell that lets you talk to animals. So that could help.
Okay. How would that help?
I mean, you could be able to communicate a little bit more effectively.
This is how you sit, and then proceeds to sit on the ground.
Would that help me teach him that?
Maybe. Hey, you know, I'll see. The dice says yes.
Okay.
Yeah, you did. So that means you and Daddy are gonna have to take a fuzzy blanket from the living room upstairs to cover up with tonight because I don't have any. I had to let Dominic use one of my comforters for where I think he did the same fucking thing to.
Well,
oh, let me.
Mama Jen.
Hey, Jen.
But
All right, let's get back to meeting her. Anyway,
Like she's just like a god that we're hearing talk.
Yeah, actually, you know what? I'm gonna give you all a glimpse into what the heavens sound like right now.
Oh, that was Saluna, whatever, talking to Malar.
I was listening to Riley's stream.
It's not a stream, but go on.
What a stream? A stream of consciousness?
What's a Riley?
Who's Riley? Sometimes I feel like
I can't bring that in here. It's gonna mess up the audio. Oh god.
The heavens are strange.
I think my phone's gonna die.
the heavens are strange.
think it was just the food though.
Daddy. Daddy.
Hey, where'd you take that?
Yeah.
Shut the door. Because I can hear you. Shut the door.
Good. All right, I'm gonna go back to meeting her. Anyway, all right, so y'all are outside. All right, we're gonna pan back to Kerra.
So I walk out the door, and I go down to where he said, and I kind of stand there at the door for a second, like I'm debating on what I want to do. But I realize against it, so I just turn around and head back towards the temple.
No, no, I was all for it. Can I convince you to change your mind?
It is possible.
Please.
We'll let the dice decide.
Me or you?
You. Well, no, me. Me. You're not lying to me. But I like the opportunity it presents. So we'll go 7 and below. I go back to the temple.
Deal.
On 11.
Yes.
So I
You a what? Hello?
I don't
Kayla?
know what's happening.
Austin?
What is going on right now?
Kayla, can you hear me? Caitlin, can you hear me?
I can hear
I
you.
can hear you. Austin's
Yeah.
talking, but you can't hear him. Something's going on back there because he's letting out.
Hello.
Oh, he's
Did y'all
back.
just not? Did it just like kick me? Riley, did you kick me?
Yeah, I couldn't hear you. I can
No,
hear you
I didn't
talking back
kick
there,
you.
but you couldn't.
He's
It couldn't hear you
Okay.
in here.
What was the last thing you heard?
I heard, well,
I take it. I turn around, and I'm like, yeah, but and then I turn around and then I knock. I knock on the door. Bro,
you gonna knock?
I knocked on the door.
Oh, sorry, not the right way.
You just
All right, so you you hear a voice say, "Come in,"
I open the door.
and you see a elven female, who is darker toned skinned, hair's up in a ponytail, and she looks at you, and she says, "So, what brings you here?"
I might have something you're interested in.
Just at a job, perchance?
Depends on how you look at it. If you want it to be a job, like if you want to go through with it, or it could just be information.
All right.
Well,
What's the deal?
so there is. Hold
Yay.
on. Hold on. I'm rolling dice to see if I want to which 2 ways I want to go. Oh well, sorry guys. So there is a group of people, right?
Uh-oh.
Go on.
No, I don't know much about them, so I couldn't really exactly give you probably the information you need. But they seem pretty fishy slash interesting.
Go on.
I followed him into the city, and I've just looked around. I also have a question. So who would be like a hooded fellow that told me to do something?
What?
Okay. Pretty much.
I don't understand your question. Who would be the Muffin Man?
I'm trying to be vague enough where it can't come back and bite me. I'm trying. I'm trying to have this person
We
reach
can
a
hear you,
bit.
Chris.
Wait, what?
Okay.
We can hear you.
You can hear me?
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay, good. Fuck this shit, man. I'm so sorry.
You're good.
So, but
I'll
there's
stop
these group of.
shit.
Go ahead, Kara.
There's so there's these group of travelers. I don't know much about them.
We've been
But-
over that like 3 times. Go on.
I mean, it's about all I know.
Okay,
What?
are you wanting us to kill them, steal from them?
And so I pull out the amulet, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just like hanging out like in front of like a guy in a hood gave me this with antlers and told me to do it. Do you know who this group, person, or anything like that could be?
Nope. Listen, I'm not here for questions. Do you have a job or not?
Can I try to intimidate this person?
You try.
Oh god, I don't like that. Okay. So
Before you go for it.
no, what? What? No, what
No,
were you
no,
gonna
go
say?
ahead. Go ahead. Go
No,
ahead.
what were you
Intimidate.
gonna say?
Go ahead. Intimidate.
Come on.
You rolled a 4.
24. 2-4.
Okay. So what are you gonna say to her?
Pretty much it's but I was like, come on. I know you know something. That's more of a persuasion, I understand. But we're gonna say I say it in an aggressive tone.
She looks at you and she just kind of laughs. She says, "You're trying to intimidate me, please."
Well, then I grab the amulet and start to walk out.
And she says, "All right, fine. Go on, be like that." But it seems like whoever gave that to you has got a little price on your head now too if you don't follow through. But go ahead, walk out the door. You come back, it's double price. Or before you walk out, sit down. Let's make a deal.
So I kind of get to the doorway, and then she says that. So I turn around and I sit back down.
She says, "Good girl." She says, "So, am I offing them? What's the deal?"
Well, so the guy said they had the die, so I'm assuming offing. But I would be willing to half the fortune with you if they survive. We just got to make it convincing.
Listen, we're not here in the business of careful killing.
Well, all right then. And I just walk. I start to walk out again.
And she says, "Triple if you come back."
Yeah, last thing I need. I leave.
And as you walk out, you can just hear like burst out with laughter. And that's it.
I just walk back to where I guess the temple is.
Okay. As you walk, As you exit the inn, you hear a window open, and a woman jumps down in front of you, and she says, "I like you." And she said, "You remind me of someone I've read about." She says, "Who was an old member of our guild." And she says, "I like that. Tell you what, we'll do half price for the job. Who are we killing?"
You know, they're helping me in a way. So I really don't think I need you.
She says, "Okay." So it's really sad. And she she pulls this little book out of her pocket. And it looks very familiar to you. You've seen your father open this book a few times. When she's just kind of scrolling through.
You seem like you want to do this more than I do.
She says, I'm a little bored.
How much?
For the killing?
Yeah.
2 people. She says, I like you. Tell you what. How many people is it? 2? 1? 3? All?
So I kind of want to whisper, right? Like, you know, I assume we're kind of like out in like we're now out in public.
No.
And we're not. Like we're not kind of like okay. So I kind of like okay, well, then I don't whisper or like I say it quietly. I wouldn't say whisper, but I was like, this guy had the same name as one of like the great dragons, like referring to Kerra, but I didn't say that.
And at this point, you piqued her interest, and she says, "Ooh, all right, that one just for funsies. Give me the information, and I'll kill for 25."
But there is a party, so I don't know how that would go. There's a whole group.
She says, "Don't worry about that." She says, "Is there another, or is that it? Am I killing the entire party, or select number?"
How about this? Let me learn more. I promise you it'll be of great value. And I'll come back. Or
And
we will somehow communicate.
And
Because at the end of the day, I have something I need to do as well.
She says, that sounds good. She says, all you have to do if you ever want to get in touch with me is you walk up into any inn or bar and you ask to speak to Amiera.
Okay.
And that's it.
All right. And then I walk back to the temple.
Okay, so you walk back to the temple. It's about 6 in the evening at this point. Yep. Also, Caitlin's been on that plane a really long time.
Honestly.
Caitlin? What? What?
It sounds very airy, kind of like you're on a jet.
Oh, is it the AC?
Probably.
Yeah. Is it just went off? Is it calmed down now?
Yeah,
I'm sorry. Why didn't y'all tell me to turn the jet engine off? Jesus Christ. I could have done that.
Ambiance.
What?
It was a joke. I said the breeze.
Oh, I didn't hear you.
Was it the breeze felt good?
What?
Oh my god. All right. Anyway.
Oh, the breeze felt good. Yeah, it did.
So all y'all are back together. What do you do?
Can I see if there's like a jewel? We're outside, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can I see if there's like a jewelry shop?
The shops is the I&H market.
Say that again.
The only shop, legitimate shop, is the I&H market. It's the big building Elrin.
Okay, well let's, I guess, try to find this black market. Jen, what do you think we should do?
I think we should try and look down some alleyways and find somebody shady and ask where it is.
Okay.
Or we could just go ask that guy that worked at that shop. But I personally would like some adventure, and I think it would be fun.
Okay. Sounds good to me.
Can I go to the first alleyway I see and like feel the walls? See if there's a secret passage.
Things have opened up again.
Question. Didn't that jockey diner cereal John, do you start buying like the great value frosted grapes?
Whoa.
What is that?
Some weird ambrosia order. Jen.
Here. I was like, come upstairs.
Jenna Spawn.
Up upstairs.
Jenna.
From my bed.
Yeah, back to you. All right, me there again. Anyway. So you feel the walls and nothing happens.
So
Can I? No, you can go ahead.
Wait, what form are you in, actually? Hold on.
Can I change into Ennis?
Are you at it? I mean, you can. Yeah.
I'm in Jin form. Why?
Okay, so you start feeling up the walls, and all of a sudden, you feel this person up behind you, put his hands on your hips, and say, "Well, hey there, little lady."
Oh my god. Can I try to like maneuver out of his grip? Can I try to get out of there?
And he kind of grabs you, and he says, "Where are you going?"
Can I look at the party for some help?
Oh, do we see this?
I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe not.
If Kerra sees it, he'll go to help.
Sure, you see it.
All right. Kerra walks up to this guy and goes, "Take your hands off her."
He just looks at you and says, "Oh, come on now. Just here for a good time."
Can I try and like get out of his arms? Like, can I try to like whoosh, out of him?
So when you are struggling, and Cosmo starts like growling, and he's got like the back of his pant leg and is trying to pull him away from you. And he says, "Oh, what's this pathetic looking thing?" And he kicks Cosmo like a soccer ball against a wall, and you just hear him go, and just whimper. He goes,
All right,
okay, I'm gonna go. Like,
oh.
Yeah, get him, Kerr! Yeah, get
Kerr
his
draws
ass!
his sword and says, "Don't do that again."
and he says, "Oh, what? This?" And he goes to act like he's about to kick Cosmo.
I want to punch him in the face.
And then Kerr goes to act like he's about to swing his weapon.
Yeah, can I punch him in the
Oh
face?
wait, what? His weapon. Jesus.
Can I punch him in the face?
Yeah, yes, you can punch him in the face.
I'm probably gonna fail. Is the thing.
Roll a
But...
d20.
Hey, Kerr's in good spirits right now, so.
Trying to strike this man dead.
19.
Okay, so you just you see you're enraged the fact that he kicked Cosmo. You take your fist and you shove it right in his fucking face. You send him flying against the wall, and he's knocked out cold.
Kerra goes, whoa. Looks at Jen and,
Whoa.
shoots a sword.
Oh, Jesus. Or, yeah, jeez. That's
So
kind of scary.
Cosmo's currently whimpering on the side.
Oh, can I go over to him? Oh, no, Cosmo. I'm going to pick him up and hold him in my arms.
He's kind of like God, he's taking care of one of his paws. Like he's kind of taking care not to use it. He's kind of hanging out. What is it called?
He's favoring a foot?
Yeah, favoring. Yeah, he's favoring the paw.
Can I cast Cure Wounds?
Yes.
I cast Cure Wounds.
And he's okay.
Yay!
Yay.
It's awful.
Need any help?
Rock and roll a d20.
Thanks, Pierre. I appreciate your willingness to help.
Well, at the looks at it, you didn't need any help. But you're welcome.
Kind of nervous. I was going to. I was getting a little nervous.
I imagine Kerra kind of goes to the body, kicks
14.
or nudges his foot.
So, as you go to nudge his foot, he's kind of leaning up against the trash can. You're gonna do that, and you're kind of looking down when you do this, and you just see, this purplish little dragon thing start climbing up the leg, crawling up, and it's kind of like using a little paws to search inside of his pockets.
In whose pockets?
In that guy's pockets.
The knocked out guy.
Wait, is this
okay? I let it happen.
Okay.
And she has Brockets. She's just searching and searching. And she starts sniffing. And she's searching his pants pockets and find anything. Searches the coat's pockets. She kind of like crawls inside, doesn't find anything. Starts sniffing. And she sniffs up on the face. And she kind of rears her head back for a second. And then you just see her. So she's got a barbed tail. And you see her just kind of take it. And she stabs the eyebrow of the guy.
Oh.
And it swells up. And she reaches a little pause in there. Now it's swollen up enough, and she pulls out his false eye.
Whoa.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Oh my god! Did you teach
her that?
And when she does that, she starts she lets out a little puff of fire on it and melts off the skin, and it's like a solid gold ball.
Oh my gosh!
Oh my! What is?
Did you teach her that? Jesus.
No! Do you think I taught her that? No.
What in Apollo's name?
Well,
Oh
I mean,
God.
can I grab the gold? Can I have that little guy?
Do not take things from her. No.
Echo
Do not take things from her.
Echo actually puts the ball on the ground and kicks it towards Cosmo.
Oh, they're best friends.
That's adorable.
Look, now you have a toy, Cosmo.
He swallows it.
Oh. 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 Okay. That's gonna be a bitch to come out.
Train your dog.
And then he just kind of like looks at you, and then he blinks away to the left, and then a gold ball just falls. Where it was.
I pick it up and I put it in my pocket.
How dare you?
And he just looks at you and he starts barking.
Oh, Cosmo, you're so cute. Can I pick him up and cuddle him?
Sure.
Oh.
And I'm gonna pick up Echo and I'm gonna be like, "You're such a good girl."
Oh, poor Kerra, bro. No, Kerra's also our pet. I go up to Kerra and I scratch behind his ear. Good boy.
Oh man, that actually felt amazing.
Yeah.
All right,
No problem.
roll a d20.
Oh my god.
And then actually, Caitlin, roll a d20 for animal handling.
Okay. Oh shit.
I rolled a 5.
Of fucking course. 20.
So Kier's legs start like shaking a little bit, like one of his legs starts quivering, like he wants to kick.
Oh, is it
Oh.
good? Aw.
I'm kind of like pushing into her hand scratching behind my ear.
Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy?
Oh, I am.
Is it you?
Let him cook.
That was good. That was funny.
Alright.
Bro, can someone
Wow,
splice
you know what
that?
I'm saying?
I want that audio right now.
Splice it.
Huh?
Splice it.
Yeah. Isn't that what you say when you like cut the video?
It's clip it.
You what? Clip it.
Clip it. You clip
Is it not splice?
No, splicing is putting things together. You want to clip it.
Oh. Oh. Split then.
What
Oh, no one was recording.
Oh my god!
I imagine Kerra
Dang.
kind of realized what's happening. He kind of wakes up from it and he goes, wait, what are you doing? What are you doing? And kind of like, you know, like, not hard, but kind of slaps her hand away.
Yeah. Jin just laughs.
Kerra just like shakes his head.
Just-
Walks out.
Just side eyeing all of you.
Side eye.
Like, I feel embarrassed. Like, I feel
What's Rogar doing?
I'm just kind of chilling, watching.
Um,
Don't really know what's going on.
Can I go and try to scratch behind Short Stack's ear?
Sure.
Are you a good girl too? And I want to try it.
Roll for sleight of hand.
Oh, 12.
All right, so you kind of nest your hand up to his ear or her ear and begin to scratch. And Kara, I'll let you do whatever you're gonna do.
I'm just side eyeing. Like,
While so you're side eyeing, why is she scratching
just-
you behind the ear?
like I make it like very noticeable that like whatever she is doing is just like really weird. And like it's just like I'm
just
physically
laugh.
like I'm like
Bruh.
you can look and I'm like distraught. Like
Oh, okay. You don't like that, do you? I go to Braca next.
Kerra overhears Jen tell Kerra, like, oh, you don't like that, do you? And then Kerra yells, I didn't either.
Bruh.
Who's doing that? Oh,
Me.
Riley. It's Riley.
it's always Riley.
Here, so Kara says that you didn't like it.
Yeah, I yell out because I overheard Jen telling Cara, oh, you must not like it, do you? Kerra yells, I didn't either.
I didn't either. Yeah. You're not fooling anybody, Care. You're just.
Kerra then says we really should get going.
Yeah, we need to find this black market.
I agree.
Let him cook.
I wonder if you can do your own sound alerts.
Hey, maybe. Can I actually, cast truth? Hold on. Let me see what it's called. Zone of truth, and try to wake up that guy.
No.
Why?
How does Zone of
He's
Truth?
knocked out. And you pull out his freaking eye.
Oh, is he dead?
No, but this man is not gonna be in any mood to speak.
But he's gonna have to be. Zone of truth.
You can't force him to speak.
So he wouldn't speak if I woke him up. I feel like he'd have some choice words to say, honestly.
But I don't think you're gonna be able to wake this man up.
He's dead, guys. Let's keep going. Braca, you take the lead. What should we do? What should we do, Braca? What?
Well, let's is there people? What kind of people are near me?
People.
Well, where? Okay, I'm gonna walk up to the nearest person and I'm gonna be like, "Hey, excuse me, if you don't mind, we're looking for the black market."
Bruh.
Hey, yo.
And they just kind of look at you funny and they keep walking.
Can I turn? Can I shapeshift into a really into a really attractive lizard folk man? And I want to go.
You know what I'm saying? Wow.
And I want to go up to any lady on the street. Oh my god.
All right. You do that.
All right. Can I look for any shady ladies? Shady ladies. I want to look for any shady ladies.
You see 3 women, kind
I
of
go
on the
up to-
side, outside of the temple, playing with a piece of yarn and some scissors, and it's a red yarn, and they're cutting it.
Oh no, we're not going over there. Do they have eyes?
They have one.
Yeah, we're going opposite direction. Let's go away from her. Is there anyone else? Anyone else?
That's the only shady-looking ladies.
Oh my god.
Also,
We're-
your skin's in the middle of the street, and people are screaming.
Oh my god.
Alarms start going off.
Can Kerra ask fun stuff a question while all this chaos is happening?
I'm not kidding about the air horn or the alarms going off either. But go on.
So Kerra asked the little new character, because we don't know her name yet. So I noticed that you were gone earlier. Where were you at?
Bro, there's whole ass alarms going off, and you're gonna have a conversation.
I dart into an alleyway, the closest alleyway. I'm out. I'm in there.
Wait, like you just start when Kerra asks you the question.
Guards walk up, and they're at the pile of skin and blood, and they're just like,
Hey, yo.
and
You're not around for this conversation.
Is there any lady who's about to fall trying to run? Is that a no?
There's a man though.
I catch him dashingly.
And he looks at you and he punches you in the face, and he says, "Get off me!"
God, God. Oh my god!
There's actually a sound alert for that.
Wow.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
What the hell? Oh my god!
Oh my god! Did you mean to do that on purpose?
That last one, yeah, not that first one.
Hey,
That was
yo.
perfect. Oh Jesus. Okay. Is there any ladies around? Can I pretend to be hurt? Can I pretend to be hurt on the ground?
Sure, roll for performance.
Oh! Oh my god! Oh, I tripped. My ankle.
Let him cook!
Roll for performance.
I'm trying!
Roll
Where
for
the
performance.
I'm trying! 24.
Okay, it's a good performance.
Oh my god, my ankle. Oh my god, my ankle.
Oh wow, you rolled a 12 plus 12.
You see some people kind of like looking at you and like hurrying off as alarms are still going off.
Help me. Oh, help me. I'm in pain. And
Bro,
I'm
the
so
fact that the
beautiful.
alarms
Beautiful
are
man.
still
I'm a
going
beautiful
off
man. I'm
and y'all are
beautiful
just
and I'm
all
rich.
standing in the street is so weird.
Oh, I'm beautiful and I'm hurt. And I'm hurt. Please.
So at this point in time, this elvish woman with a ponytail comes over to the guards and is starting to talk to them. Um, and it was right as Kerra was darting away, and she sees Kerra darting away from the group. And anyone who looks at you or looks at her smiles, or she smiles, and she walks over to you, and she says, "Here, I'll help you up."
Bruh.
Thank you. Oh, you're so kind.
She's like, "Of course, I would love to help a handsome fellow such as yourself."
Oh, you're too kind.
She says, "Tell me, you wouldn't happen to know a young tiefling woman, would you? I'd like to thank her. She helped me earlier."
Young tiefling.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me more about this young tiefling. What is she like?
She's short. She's pretty.
No, not as beautiful as you are.
And she says, "Stop."
Let him cook.
No, seriously, you are stunning.
Oh.
think. What's your name, pretty lady? I
And
say.
she says, "Oh, my name's Amiera."
Ooh.
She says, "Well, do me a favor. I think you, a handsome fellow such as yourself, would surround himself with beautiful women, and I'm as sure, I think I saw her around here, that she is affiliated with you. So please, tell Kara I said thank you."
Well, what for? Do tell.
And she says, "For helping me earlier."
Bruh.
How did she help you?
There was I was lost, you see, and kind of lost my way, and she was there for me, and she spoke to me and gave me a purpose.
Sounds like a lovely lady.
She is, and I believe she's traveling with you. So I want you to notice that Amira used her Kara's name. So
Gotcha.
sorry, spoiling it.
If they didn't notice,
I know, but I'm putting that out there.
Jen is kind of putting all this together in her head. She's kind of figuring it out. I'd love for you to come and spend some time with me. Maybe we can talk, find your friend, huh?
Bruh.
She says, "I'd love that." She says, "In fact, I know of a pretty high-class restaurant we could all go to. My treat, of course. You don't seem to be from around here, and I'm assuming you need all the gold you can get."
I'd never let such a damsel like you pay for my meal. I'd love to take you out.
Bruh.
She says, "Oh no, please, I insist."
James, what are these sound effects? Side effects.
Kara's near this duck. He's trying to catch it because it's just too noisy.
How about we head there now? Maybe I can get the rest of my party to come meet us at the restaurant.
And she says, unfortunately, I cannot. I have to deal with that situation over there. And she's pointing at the flesh on the ground.
Let him cook.
Yeah,
And she says, and she turns around, and her sweet voice becomes this angry. She says, "Somebody turn that damn alarm off now!" And she says, "Apologies." She said, "It appears that someone must have had a little too much to drink the other night, and looks like it really hurt their stomach in a big way. I apologize, sir." And she says, "How about you meet me later tonight? Say 9 o'clock."
Bow wow, you know what I'm saying? Bow wow.
Oh, I'll be there at 8:30, sweet cheeks.
And she points at a building a little ways down the way. It's this big silvery building, has ivory pillars. And she said, "We'll go there."
All right. I'll see you then.
And she says, "Yes, and please bring your entire party."
Of course. Bye then.
She's like, "Can't wait." And then she walks over to the guards to calm them down and help them out.
I head back to the party and I look around and I take note of who's there.
Okay, you see Kerra, Braca, yourself, Rogar, but no fun size.
I stay in this form I'm in.
Okay.
So,
Sorry for setting off the alarm there.
who are you?
Hmm?
Oh, sorry, sir. Do I know you?
What?
You just came up to me and said, sorry about the alarm. I don't know you. I'm sorry.
Oh. Yeah, I don't think she knew anything about the I forgot to ask. About the black market. I forgot to ask.
Oh my God.
I forgot to I meant to ask.
Yeah, I got a question.
What's it?
If I were to use commune with nature or detect magic, would that help find the black market? Like I can look for magic other than from the shop, or commune with nature says everything within 3 miles I know everything about.
God damn it. We're about stupid looking at walls and he's like, can I just cast a spell? Fuck.
Good job, Chris. Inspiration.
Christ. I'm so disappointed in myself.
Yeah, you could.
I like to imagine Rogar just let us all do this. It was like, guys, didn't say anything.
It was kind of entertaining, you know.
Then Kerra realizes, oh, this must be Jean.
Okay, so you use detect magic, and you almost get a headache, because there's magic everywhere here.
Is
It's
there any
very
source of it
overwhelming.
that seems stronger, or any direction at least?
No direction that you can tell, but when you're looking around, you're kind of going off your pain. So I guess in that case it would be stronger. So I go back for what I said. So you look towards that ivory building, and it feels a little stronger that way.
I think your new date was trying to take us to the black market. I don't think she wants to. The wow, you know what I'm saying?
No, that can't be. This can't be.
Bow wow, you know what I'm saying? Bow wow.
No, she definitely don't tell me that. She definitely. Let's just keep going.
Should we check it out
So
before she gets there?
it's about 8 o'clock right now.
Maybe we should find an inn or something. Wait. 8 o'clock in the morning?
At night.
No, at night. So
Oh.
your date's in an hour.
Oh.
Yeah, go get prettied up.
Guys, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of got a weird vibe off of her. And like I feel like we might be walking into a trap. And I feel like we should regroup completely. I almost say Kerra, but I switch up at the last minute and say fun size.
I'm like, kind of like, after I'm just kind of like walking along the side of the road, like kind of where the people are, and I'm just watching. But like, I'm kind of noticeable. I have wings. Like,
Can I try to
I'm
spot
not.
you?
I'm
Can I
I'm not
gaze?
far. I'm not far. You can see me. I'll say like I'm not that far.
Oh, there she is. Get over here, you Kremlin or something. Get over here. God.
What?
Get
Oh,
over here.
Kremlin? I walk over.
Where were you earlier, by the way? Anyway.
You know, guards, alarms. Kind of just didn't want to be around.
No, I mean before
Makes sense
that.
you would disappear, Kerra.
Oh.
Wait,
What?
Bruh.
Wait, you know?
Hey, yo.
Is that your name, Kerra?
What?
Don't play stupid. Met your little friend over there.
Friend.
Yeah.
Who?
Take a guess.
Well, I had this one. I had that one. I don't know. A couple to pick from.
An elf?
Wait, Jen, where'd you hear this from? Was this from the lady you were talking to?
Yeah. Seem to know Kerra here pretty well.
Was that where you were at earlier?
Oh yeah, I helped her. Yeah, we're talking.
Said you
Wow, you know what I'm saying?
said she wanted to say thank you. Care to tell us what that was about?
So, in your mind, Kara, what you can glean what she was thanking you for, is she got the information she needed without you even having to do anything. So she's thanking you for making it easy.
I figured, Riley. I figured. Oh, I mean,
Listen, I want you to know, this was not planned, and you spawned this entire storyline from your decisions.
oh, I figured. I mean, hey, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens.
You've been thinking a long time, Kerra.
What'd you ask? I'm sorry, I kind of.
What was your little friend talking about? Why is she thanking you?
Can someone not say like thank you for helping? And like you're kind of like being very pushy.
So Care kind of steps in and goes, well, maybe it's none of our business. It's actually good stuff. I mean, you said she's taking us to the black market. Is that what you said, Rogar?
I believe so. That's where the.
Is that what you were trying to do? What was your name, Kara?
Yeah.
I want to get up into Kara's face, and with me being in the lizard folk form, I'm a bit taller now.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to try to intimidate her.
Okay, how are we gonna do this? Holy shit, you scared the fuck out of me. I told you it's a mess in here.
Oh, intimidation really did work.
Intimidation roll off.
Yeah, intimidation roll off.
Intimidation roll off.
Yeah, I'd say both roll d20s. Whoever gets the higher number.
21. Can you do something for me?
I got a 10.
To the ops next for me. 21. I wanna get up in her face and put my finger kind of in her chest, poke at her. Be like, I don't trust you. What were you and her talking about?
First of all, I want you to know you're totally gaslighting her right now because
I
all
know.
you know is that she fucking helped somebody. It looks like
Yes,
someone's a
like
part of the guard, and you're
that's
just
what
saying,
I'm
tell her as a
like.
thank
I'm
you.
sitting here like, why does
You're
it?
gaslighting the fuck out of Kara, like you
I
no
just don't
reason.
trust the woman. I get a bad vibe from the woman. I feel like it's a
Well,
trap.
I thought we had an agreement that I'm just here to help with dragons. I thought that was the whole thing. Like that's why I haven't really been like interacting with y'all. I've just kind of been doing my thing. I thought we had that
Exactly.
agreement.
Well,
And what
I
if
mean,
you're walking us into a trap?
well, I mean, well, think about it.
Oh yeah, let me lower y'all into a trap, and I need help defeating dragons. That makes great sense. I'm like, perfect. Love that.
Oh, okay.
Perfect sense.
So think about it. If we all stick together, we've gotten through a lot anyway. And Jen, for what I just saw you do to that guy in the alley, I don't think we really, or at least you don't really need help. So I mean, if it truly is a trap, we'll get out of it. We always do. And Kara, I mean, and Kara, I mean, I don't know what it's all about, but I mean,
Is someone maniacally laughing, or were you just laughing?
it's a DM laughing.
Yeah,
Oh.
you were just like we always do. It's a trap. We get out like we always do. Yeah, okay.
Hold on.
Well, Kara's in good spirits right now, you know. After
I want you to know that as I throw care or fights at you guys, I am analyzing your play styles and I am creating counters for each of you. Just putting that out there.
Comforting.
Oh yeah. Actually, and what's really fucking funny, you remember the terrible sparring session that we had?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
Where
yeah.
where I figured out Care is like super susceptible to range. Yeah, ever since that, he never fixed it.
Never.
He never fucking fixed it. So I even threw it at him, and he never fixed it. Somebody put that out there, Care. I'm gonna give you a chance to fix it. I'm sorry. I just need to put that out there. Continue your dialogue.
Well, like fix like the range situation.
No.
Oh,
I mean,
no, continue your dialogue. Go ahead.
Because now I'm thinking like out of the box here. Anyway, so Kara's simply trying to diffuse the situation. He sees that Jen
no.
really gotten
Care. Listen, we understand. I'm only here to kill dragons. I can walk away right now, and I would be perfectly okay.
Well, I mean, I'm okay with you being part of the group. I mean, I know not everyone here trusts you, and to be honest, I personally don't know you, so I don't fully trust you myself anyway. But I mean, you have the same goal we do. I don't see a problem. You like I'm willing to welcome you in. But I also see why Jen here, you know, the vibes she got from that lady. But we are going to the black market, it seems like. So, I mean, this could be a
Chris,
good thing.
check for it in my boot.
I saw it.
So,
Um,
that's all Kara says.
I back away slightly and, just kind of cross my arms. Because the whole situation, like with the lady, kind of put me off. Because I'm very, I don't know, it's just very odd.
Okay,
She
gang.
seems.
No, I was telling. Sorry, we are a group chat and there's some funny shit with
sorry.
Jenna. Sorry.
Yeah, that's it.
Well, I mean, we got to go to the black market anyway. And this is.
Yeah, we could probably
way,
just go ahead and go.
I mean, yeah.
Can you do something?
Shall we go?
Yeah.
Sure.
All right, so it's time for your date. So you walk up. You're standing in front. There's actually some really good smells coming from inside of there. And you see she's dressed up a little bit. She's kind of put on a dress and let her hair down. She comes up and she meets you, and she comes up and gives you a kiss on the cheek.
I glare at Kerra.
And
I
she comes up and she says, "Hi, Kara. Nice to
hello.
see you again." And she kind of does that. Yeah, I'm showing my face. She kind of does this.
I'm not even looking.
She goes,
Oh, and I smile back like genuine.
The snack that smiles back, goldfish.
and she says, "Well, let's go inside." And she walks in and um, she ushers you guys in. And as you walk inside, you notice that this is a restaurant, very high class. So you see nobles rushing about, um, waiters in suits and everything, kind of rushing around about. The waiters are only of like human descent. Um, you don't see anyone that's not in fine clothing in here.
Feel a little underdressed. You didn't tell me there was a dress code, Mira.
She says, "Please, someone as handsome as yourself, you could wear nothing and you could pass in this place."
Oh, you want me to wear nothing?
And she kind of looks at you and kind of raises an eyebrow and smirks a little bit.
Let him cook. I said, let him cook.
And then Kara's just over there like,
Hey, yo.
Oh. Do we go to sit down?
yeah. So she actually no. So she walks up. There's someone waiting. And he says, "I'm sorry, we only take reservations." And she walks up and she says, "Oh, come on now, you can make room for me and my friends." Um, and you see him start sweating. He's like, "Oh, Lady Amiera. Yes, of course, right this way." And she says, "A private room, please."
Lady Amiera, huh? Is that what they call you?
And she says, "Only at dumps like this."
I pull out the chair for her politely.
And she says, "Why, thank you, kind sir."
Bow wow, you know what I'm saying? Bow wow.
And
when Jesus Christ, when Kara goes to sit down, I kick the chair.
and she just starts laughing a little bit. She says, "Come now," and she's like, "I'm sorry, actually, I don't happen to." Excuse me. She says, "I don't know your names. Tell me, what are your names?" "We'll start with you, handsome." And she puts her hand lightly on your hand.
It's Genovius.
I thought it was Jen. What?
That's in my nickname, actually.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, well, it's funny because I just found out what your name was, and you've been with us, so yeah.
Yeah, I just joined, so it's only.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
she kind of laughs a little bit, and she looks at Rogar and she says, "What's your name, sir?"
Bob.
She says, "A dragonborn on these parts. It's a little rare." And she says, "Well, good for you." And she looks at Braca and she says, "Well, hello, lovely lady. What's your name?"
Oh no, bro! God damn it!
My name is Braca.
She says, "That's a strong name. Very familiar sounding." And then
Thank
she
you.
looks at Care and she says, "Tell me, sir, what's your name?"
Can I kick Care's chin, like, kind of, like his leg a little bit?
She's
Can I,
trying to
like,
flirt.
nudge him?
She already on a date, trying to flirt with Kira.
Yeah.
I want to nudge Care, kind of, can't really say anything, but I'm a little nervous after the Braca name comment.
What?
Yeah, like your names.
Very familiar.
Metagaming.
What?
That's why I
You
said
know that
Bob
the
instead
dragons
of
are called.
Rogar.
And so she says, "What's your name, sir?"
So Kara's looking back and forth between Kara and Jen. He's a little confused at what's really going on. So he goes, my name is Rhett.
Beef. I'm sorry, you said it was Reek?
Wreck.
Reek?
Wreck.
Reek?
R-E-K.
Reek.
Reek.
Reek?
Got it. Well, that would explain the dog smell.
Oh my god damn!
And she looks at both Rogar and Karen and says, "So, what are your real names? I can tell that you're lying. I have an affinity with that. Come now, we're all friends here."
So Kara's looking at Jen. And he says, my name is Kara.
And her eyebrow kind of twitches a little bit. And Amiera looks at Kara for a second, and you see the softest sign of a smile, and she kind of plays it off. And she's like, "Why, that's a lovely name." She's like, I get where you got it. You took your name and you put it backwards. And she'll say, "I'll go ahead and tell you, as someone who is into espionage myself, that's a horrible way to come up with an alias." She says, "Why don't you try something more like, oh, I don't know, Tendril or something like that? Let's see, you're of human descent. You could probably get away with things such as Jonathan, Jared. God forbid you choose Frederick or Benjamin
Or Kyle. God.
Well,
or
be honest,
Tyler. Do not choose Tyler. You'll get
Chad
killed
is
on
off
sight."
limits.
well, to be honest, ma'am, I'm not really good at making up names.
And she
Anyway.
says, and she says, and oh my God, don't even started on the names Chris and James.
I got feelings, man.
I mean, I feel like Austin's pretty basic too.
As Amiera says, Chris and James, Kara's kind of almost vomits a little bit.
And she said, possibly the worst one of all, Austin. And she's like, it even sounds like someone's trying to throw up. I'm kidding, Austin. Your name is fine.
So, I sit up. No. I sit up. And I said, it's awkward. Me and Amiera go back when we were, doing business together. I'm sorry for the weirdness and the awkwardness. I didn't expect to run into her. Is all. Back when I was a dragon slayer.
And she's picking up what you're putting down, and she says, yeah, so I actually hired him to help slay it, or hired her to help slay a dragon that was terrorizing my village. And I didn't have much money at the time, and she said that she didn't need any help, but of course I stole along too, and I got myself in harm's way, and she risked her life and she saved me. And then she just kind of took off. So that's why I wanted to thank her.
Oh, okay. That's pretty cool. Kara's buying into it, I imagine. He's like, oh, that's really cool.
Yeah, I was actually about to say, I think Jen wouldn't even like be like, that's suspicious. Like, I think Jen is actually like, oh, kind of like lets her guard down a little bit and nods.
Then she says, it's good to see you again. Thank you.
You're welcome. And I'm sorry. Fuck, I forgot. Jen. I'm sorry for, what happened and me blowing up at you in the whole street. I just, as you can tell, I'm not really like straightforward.
And she says, oh, is that what your friends call you? Shorthand? Jen instead of Genovius.
Oh, you can call me whatever you want, baby girl.
She's about to say, she's like, how about I just call you later?
Oh. Shoot. Yeah.
Bow
Yeah.
wow, you know what I'm saying?
That sounds
Hey, yo.
wonderful. And I actually kind of smile at Kerra. I feel kind of bad for not trusting her. I trust her a lot more now.
And she says, so I can tell you folks are an adventuring sort of kind. She's like, so how about I tell you something a little interesting?
Yes.
Fuck, I forgot
Typically people typically people would think black market has to be in a shady place or in dark alley. She's like, but actually the heart of it is right here, and she gestures to the whole restaurant. She's like, all of these aristocrats and nobles make their fortune from the black market.
I look at Rogar and kind of nod because he did a good job figuring out where it was.
I'll brush my shoulder off, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Rock, roll a d20.
Oh my god. God. This fucking dragon, bro.
Oh, me?
Yeah,
Roll a
you.
d20.
With the dragon with the sticky fingers, bro. That's what her name should have been. Echo with the sticky fingers. God.
Change it.
What's her name? Or no, what's her name? What's the roll?
I'm still trying to roll.
Let him cook.
A 6.
Oh.
So, okay. So, you don't see Echo, but Echo kind of like is crawling up the back of Amira's chair, and Amira kind of like notices it, and she's like, "Oh, who is this little cutie?" And she kind of like reaches out her hand, like with a finger outstretched, to kind of like put underneath her chin and pet her a little bit.
Her name is Echo. She's my baby.
She's like, "I feel like I saw you in the store. You were the mischievous one, weren't you?" And she just kind of tilts her head at her and coos a little bit, and she says, "Oh, here," and she hands her a gold coin. And Echo happily takes it and then runs down the chair and gets back on. She actually crawls on top of Brocca's head and starts chewing on the gold piece.
Thank you. Oh my god, she loves you. That was so kind of you. Thank you.
If you think she's cute, check out this little guy. And I pull out Cosmo.
And she's like, "Oh my god," as she just like pushes the seat away, and she's just fawning over the puppy. She's like, "He's so cute."
Yes, his name's Cosmo.
She's like, "Oh my god, the name's genius. His paws look like the night sky."
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's pretty great. Trying to teach him a few tricks.
She's like, "Oh, can you show me one?"
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, of course. Of course. He can do lots of tricks. Can't you, Cosmo?
My god.
Oh my god.
And she's like, "Oh my god, his bark's all fucked up."
So I shakily, I'm like, okay, Cosmo, sit.
Cosmo sits.
Oh, yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. He's such a good boy. He's so smart.
And she's like, "Here, let's try one a little bit more advanced." And then she actually speaks in Sylvan. Cosmo just kind of like runs around, barks at it, and then blinks away. And he comes back, and he's got a basket of bread rolls in his mouth.
Oh my gosh. Hey, actually, can I can I do a sleight of hand and pull out like what do you call it? Like a little waiter bow tie and put it on him.
Sure.
Do I have to roll?
So-
I roll, right?
Yeah.
So you're saying that Cosmo
Yes.
speaks
Nat
Sylvan?
26.
Hell yeah. You nest that motherfucker and you're able to do it all in one swing. And she's like, oh my god, what a distinguished gentleman.
Yes. Oh, he's such a cutie. Oh my gosh. Doesn't it just make you wanna, like settle down
You know what I'm saying?
and buy a house and just, cuddle with him?
And she says, oh, absolutely.
Yeah, he's pretty great. I pet Cosmo. Yeah.
So Amiera, this place, it's really nice. Do you run it or?
She says, no, unfortunately not, but a friend of mine does. That's how I'm able to get in here without a reservation. Typically, you need one to get into this dump, and I tell him frequently, this place is trash. She's like, if it was up to me, I'd prefer a shop stall. There is the most delectable fried snake down the road. It is amazing.
Wow. I mean, personally, I think this place is awesome, but I can just imagine the place down the road if this is just a dump.
She's like, well, it's just a stall, but this really isn't my scene.
Okay. Well, thanks for having us, though. This is still really nice.
And she says, of course, order anything you want. And she says, waiter. And someone comes up and is asking to take your order. And she says, please, whatever your heart desires, these guys can make.
Well, in that case, what's like the D&D version of Wagyu?
Of what?
Wagyu. It's like a Japanese beef.
That.
I will take a Wagyu ribeye.
And he kind of like jots it down on a piece of parchment and nods. And he looks at Rogar and he says, for you, sir.
Yeah, let me get a spaghetti taco for my Carly.
And he said, yes, distinguished, a fine gentleman. Coming right up. Deluxe package. And he looks at Braca and he says, for you, miss.
I'd like
By
a
the
Cobb
way, okay. Noted that's fucking lame compared to the spaghetti taco. I've made spaghetti tacos, like legit, and they're so fucking good.
They are so good, bro.
I love them.
Not a burrito. Spaghetti burrito does
Yeah.
not slap.
But
But
a
a
fucking spaghetti taco,
oh my god, man.
it's amazing.
I gotta go change my pants thinking about it. I'll be right back.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
All right, a Cobb salad, and then and she looks at Genovius and he says, "For you, sir."
Yes, I'll take the chicken tenders.
And she says, "My, Amiera says, my, a man with fine taste." Amiera says, "I'll get that as well."
And
then she looks at the waiter and says, "Be sure to fuck me up with some ketchup too."
Oh my gosh! I'll take a side of ranch, and I wink at Amiera.
And she's like, "I want to see if that's the white stuff going in. I want to see the white stuff coming out."
Yeah.
Hey,
How
yo.
much longer do we have to be here?
Bro, y'all might as well leave. We're about to be on this table.
I'm imagining you said this, and Amir is like, "We can do that if you'd like."
Shit, dinner and a show.
Oh my gosh. Hey yo.
Hey,
Yeah.
yo.
I need to go wash my hands. Amiera, you want to come with me to the bathroom?
And she says, "I could go powder my nose." And then the waiter just kind of doesn't think anything of it. Looks at Kerra and says, "And for you, miss."
Let me get a tub of Nutella.
Bruh. Exactly. And he looks at you and he says, "I'm sorry, but only fiends do that." And he's like, "I'm not talking about mischievous, fucking ruffians and things like that. I'm talking about literal demons." And he looks at your horns and he's like, "Never mind." He's like, "I'll be right back."
Side eye.
You know what I'm saying?
Side eye.
Biggest side eye I've done yet.
So I want you to know Fuck. I want you to know that I completely forgot the tieflings are in the fiend sector. And so like I realized that halfway through me talking as the waiter, and I was like, oh shit, that works. Um, yeah. Anyway, so Amira, or not Amira, yeah, Amira and Genovius goes up to the bathroom.
Are you
I
Jason?
We're sitting at the table here.
I want to like nudge Care and be like, Care, will you follow me, please? And I like get up and like I walk to like the corner, like kind of like out of the way.
So as you're
Like,
walking, you just hear a woman screaming from the bathroom, "Oh, Genovius!"
Yeah, till the whole restaurant knows my name, bro. Till
What
the
the
whole
Bow
restaurant.
wow. You know what I'm saying? Bow wow.
Oh my god!
God.
Till the walls are
Was this
shaking,
still
bro.
D&D? Are we still playing the same game?
Well, so
You downloaded a mod.
anyway, Care goes okay, and he follows Kara.
So I kind of like, I look at him and I was like, look, I know you don't know me nor trust me, but if you
Oh my
ever,
god, he's doing the Amir trope. Go on.
yes,
Oh, history repeats itself.
Well, I mean, this is Amir's daughter. I mean,
No, he's talking. He's like, listen. It's like,
listen,
go on.
listen. I know you don't
Listen.
know me or trust me,
Listen.
but we gotta get out of here. And I want to like flash the amulet at him.
wait a minute. Where'd you get that amulet from?
Just trust me. We're gonna go sit back at the table, and you're gonna trust me. Okay?
I don't understand. Wasn't this your idea anyway?
Look. No.
And then
No.
Amira comes out and she's kind of like wiping herself off a little bit and got a big old grin and she's like, "Oh, hey, Kerra. Care.
Hello.
Hey.
I think our food's ready. Why don't we go back and eat?"
Oh yes, let's do
Before
that.
they get back to the table, can I use detect traps?
Sure.
I use detect traps.
You detect nothing.
Okay, cool. That's what I want.
But when Amira was like talking to us, I wanted it to be like I was being like really nice. Care? You know what that means. That was all.
So Care
Like
definitely.
I wanted to note the shift in attitude. That was all.
And she says, all right, so you go back to the table. Y'all are eating, and she said, typically I'd offer my esteemed guests here. And she kind of looks at Genovius. She says, a place to stay for the night, but unfortunately, the inn my family runs is a little full. She says, so unfortunately, I won't be able to house you. But there are a couple places. I don't really have many connections there, but they're at a reasonable price. And she says, and she looks at Genovius and she kind of like rubs a finger down his arm and says, and you come see me tomorrow and we can go about getting you into the black market. And she looks at your friends and then she says, and I guess they can come too.
I mean, yeah, of course. I need to buy things as well. Yeah.
Hey, don't go getting any ideas, Brocco. Gosh.
Don't
And
worry.
she
You can have her.
and she kind of goes over to Braca. I imagine she's sitting between you, and she kind of like rubs a finger down Braca's shoulder, and she says, we could have a little fun ourselves.
I'm actually straight. I'm sorry.
Oh my
Thank
god.
you though.
And she says, and she says, and she says,
Bruh.
and she says, oh, no worries. She said, just figured I'd put it out there, but I understand and respect it.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
W.
And she looks at Rogar and says, Now, if you, sir, you, me, and Genovius go a couple rounds.
I'm a virgin.
And
what did he say?
I'm a virgin. And she says, and she laughs. She's like, "Well, I'll give you a hell of a first time." All right, we're gonna switch out of this dialogue now.
All you,
Bruh.
Riley.
Getting
It's
ready
all
for this
you.
dragon long schlong.
I'm getting too deep into this. All right,
Hey,
so
man, gotta pick
she.
a horse before you ride him, bro. You know what I'm saying.
Oh my god! So we're probably playing D&D at this point. It's like some weird, sexy Dungeons and Dragons or D&D
Yeah,
Rule
this-
34.
50 Shades of Grey for real.
Yeah. All right. Anyway, so she's like,
All
she's
to the
looking at
video one.
Genovius. She's flirting, and she's like, "James, please tell me you're not recording."
I am recording.
I would not post this if I was you, man.
How
I
long
would.
have you been
I want to state for the
recording?
record, I turned her down.
Me as
James,
well.
Not on the recording.
James, I'm telling you, you probably don't want to post this.
I'm debating about not doing it because we were pretty much playing Rule 34. So I mean,
Yeah, this is probably a non-post version.
yeah.
I mean, it's
No,
fun.
this is where we open a Patreon and they pay to see.
Time
we all
out,
make
D&D
money.
OnlyFans.
D&D OnlyFans.
Yes, sir.
Let's go.
Oh my god.
All right, Caitlin, we need some Rule 34 art for us to post.
Yeah, okay, I got you. So first coming up is
Genovius and
Zenobia,
Amiera.
Elgar, and Amiera. Threesome.
Why me, bro? No. I want my dragon schlong out of this.
That's gonna be the middle of the picture, bro. Like, let's be honest.
Oh my god. Anyway, so Amiera says, she stands up and she says, "Well, thank you all for a lovely time." She says, "But unfortunately, I have to go, so I'm gonna bid you farewell." And she looks at Genovius, and as she like kind of walks around, she kind of like rubs her finger across her shoulders. She says, "I hope to hear from you soon." And she leaves.
Couldn't keep it in your pants, could you? Surprised you know how to use that damn thing.
Oh, you'd be surprised what I know how to use. I just want to point out also, this never happened anytime we didn't have a bard. This only happens when there's a bard in the party.
That is
Yeah,
not
look,
true.
Amir did some very
That
interesting
is
things.
a very fair rule in D&D in general. Bards make weird shit happen in campaigns.
I'm sorry.
That is not true.
It is very true.
Right,
I remember me and Baraka in a brothel, bro.
Yeah.
Remember.
Yeah, but bards will just fucking go for it,
I
and because of their
understand
high
that.
charisma stats, they can pull it off.
Baraka has good charisma stats, thank you.
Not better than hers.
I don't know about that.
I definitely know about that.
Charisma off.
The skills,
now.
bro.
Let's go.
The skills, bro. Bard kids.
Y'all got the charisma, but I got the amulet of Riz, so come at me for real.
I'm built in with the amulet of Riz. Let's be honest. I got that
Oh, yeah,
built.
watch this.
Bro, Jin
Wave
created
I'll
the
wave you
amulet
over with
of
one
Riz.
finger. I'll wave you over with one finger, like, come here.
Whoa, what's going on? Whoa.
Whoa.
Ain't like that. Ain't like that. Shut up. We ain't doing none of that. None of that area 51. Wow. 50 Shades of Grey. Shit over here, okay?
Oh my god, I do that cartoon thing where when they smell pie and they like float in the air? Like go over there?
Oh my god, yeah.
Oh
Like
my god.
So I'm looking
But
at
this is
charisma
in like
stats.
Genovia's form, by the way.
And I need my charger.
This is in Genovia's form.
So I'm looking at charisma stats, and yeah, Jen, yep, she has the highest.
Get fucked.
Yeah. Get fucked, nerds. That's the wisdom for real.
Mm-hmm.
No cap.
And all right, so y'all have finished eating. So there's an inn down the way. There's a couple to choose from. All of them are pretty reasonably priced. So I'm assuming you guys just kind of pick one. And I'm not gonna do a mean DM thing and say this is the one that shoots trapped. I'm doing the DM that's 11:30. So
Hey, let me
Okay.
metagame real quick and save us all some gold. Everyone hop in my portable hole and I'll buy a room.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
It's actually
Sounds like a
it's
great
actually
idea.
really cheap. 1 gold piece will get a rooms for all of you.
Get out my hole, bro.
Well, we're
Get out.
really cheap. No,
Holy.
no, 1 gold and
Hole,
1 dead.
hole,
Holy.
Hole!
hole,
Hole!
hole for the win.
You would know all about holes, wouldn't you?
I
Oh, I
don't.
know
We do not have the time to play out what's gonna happen if we do that.
it. Go in the
Yeah,
hole.
nope. I ain't doing it.
Fine.
Bad idea.
I'm out of the hole.
It's not that it's a bad idea. It's just it's gonna be weird, and we have to like look up rules and shit. And
You're the DM.
Hey, they can just
You
sleep
are
in the
the
hole
DM.
overnight. I'll throw a bed down there.
I walk into the inn, and ask for one room.
okay,
Kerra does the same because it's getting late in the real world.
yeah, it is getting late.
I asked for a room with 2 beds so I can jump back and forth between them like a kid.
All right, you get that.
Let's
I'm assuming
go.
everybody else got a room.
Yes.
Yes.
And I cuddle with my dog.
And I cuddle with my baby Echo.
Hold on, I'll be right back, guys. Hold on, just a
cuddle
second.
with the pillow.
Oh man.
You should get you a pseudo dragon. They're so cute.
That's gonna be a dragon cuddling with a dragon, man.
Yeah, that's like
Yeah.
that's basically
Be like your children.
So,
Hey,
Gene,
yo.
when you were with Amiera, where was your dog?
Oh, Care, are you like brethren with like Cosmo? Is this like your brother? Like, do you like?
Well, I care for him, you know. I mean, like we all do.
Oh, that's funny. That's a good pun, Care.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
Every time you say anything like Care, like I'm like, oh, good one.
That's actually. Oh, okay, I'll shut up. Yep. But yeah, I'm just looking out for him, just like you would, and any of us would. Same thing with Brocca's Echo.
You can be honest with me. I know you like Cosmo better.
Well,
Echo's cuter.
well,
Debatable.
We're not. There's no favorites here.
He doesn't divide his love. He multiplies it.
He likes my pet rock the most. I got a pet rock like Patrick.
You gotta. Oh.
Can I see it?
Yeah, bro. Come over to my
At
room.
least it can never die.
You can borrow it overnight, you know. Keep
Like
company.
my love for
Can
Ennis.
borrow my pet rock.
Or Jen, I guess.
So Brocca,
Aww.
did you feel any? And this isn't Kerra talking. This is player James. Did you feel any envy when Jen went with Amiera? You were like, I'm straight.
Huh?
Did you feel any envy when Jen went with Amiera?
Yeah, you
Envy?
jealous, Brocca?
Wait.
Okay.
Is this player talk or character talk?
Player. This isn't Kerra speaking. I'm actually asking, like, it's weird.
Was Brocca jealous or
Yeah.
envious?
Like, player James is asking player Kayla if Brocca was jealous.
I don't know.
Because she came in,
Alright.
she's like, we can go, and you're like, I'm straight.
Bruh.
So, I mean.
So, Kerra, check your pockets.
Care or Kerra? Oh, okay.
I check my pockets.
You notice that you are 25 gold pieces short, and there's a note in your pocket that says, "It will be done." Signed, A.
Hey.
And
Hey, I just like to put it out there. I still never gave her my name. She don't know I'm Rogar. I'm Bob, short for Berudium Ocular Virosis.
oh my god. Anyway, I think that's an excellent cliffhanger.
Yes.
Yay.
Yes.
I'm scared.
Hey, I got wings.
Excellent.
Fuck a cliff.
All right, so
Excellent. What do you call it? Session.
Riley, what have I done?
I know
What have I done?
you
What
spawned
have
a
I
whole.
done?
I wasn't even planning this, but you just gave me something fun to do.
And guys, yeah.
All right. Well,
Well, Kerr, it was nice, man. I think this is the end for us.
All
Oh
right.
no, I told her about the whole group. No, I told her about the whole group. I want that to be funny. I said there's a group of travelers.
Yeah, but she figured out.
Yeah,
So
you know.
actually, a bonus. Because of Bracca's name. Because Bracca's a general too. Um,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
it's reasonable to assume that she's gunning for Rogar, Braca, and Care.
yeah,
Hey.
dang, the big
yeah.
three.
So this is a
Huh?
question. The dragons that I'm assuming all these generals that are named like we are, the dragons, are their powers kind of similar to like us? Like, would Braca's dragon, not her pet dragon, but the dragon named Braca, be kind of like I don't know, like a blood hunter general type deal or something?
I don't know. You have to see.
Okay. All right. Well, I will end the recording
There's
here.